an Arsenal fan, joined by Adrian, a Liverpool fan.
I like his team. Sterling is flying high.
Jeez! I'm joined by Oscar, a Chelsea fan.
We've got Cesc Fabregas.
Oh, how dare you!
Fabregas.
That's not a chant for him.
We've got Cesc
for
Fabregas.
flip's sake, how dare
We've got Cesc Fabregas.
Yeah. And you see his attempt to kiss the badge.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I'm joined also by David, an Arsenal fan.
1-0 to the Arsenal.
1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0.
Right. It was Burnley. It was Burnley, isn't it? Relax.
Still 1-0.
How many man picked up 6 points against Burnley this season? How many? Not many. Say nothing.
Trust.
Say nothing.
Wait.
Say nothing. Oh no.
Have Chelsea played Burnley twice?
Have you not played them at home? I saw you drew.
I don't know. No, we beat them away. We beat them away.
I know you beat them away. That was the first game of the season. I don't know
Arsenal
if you
tried
drew
a
away.
thing, but we beat them.
Anyways, apologies for last week's pod. The recording kind of cut out
Still.
pretty early as well. It's not like
We
we've got a
recorded
thing.
the whole pod. We
What
spoke
thought.
about every game. We went to Spain. We did it all.
Travelled,
and,
everything.
Spain and back.
and none of it was recorded.
And none of it was recorded. So apologies on that. But yeah, we're back anyway. So feature is on this. Chelsea move one step closer to the Premier League title, beating QPR. Hard game.
No. We're
Like,
7
last
points
round.
clear with a game in hand.
It's all right.
And there's what, 5 games to go?
Yeah.
Come on, Jack!
I can't wait.
I'm counting the days, the games.
Do you reckon you'll beat
till
Leicester
we
away?
secure this league
That's your
title.
game in hand. Do you reckon you'll beat Leicester away? A team that's fighting like hot.
The thing is, I really want Leicester to stay up. So, I don't know. But anyway, let's talk about QPR, man.
Another team to just give you a goal.
Tries.
Another goalie that just gave you another goal.
Look, when you're playing against a team like Chelsea, the pressure gets too much.
come
Listen.
on.
Some goalkeepers can't handle it.
Yeah,
And that's what we've seen the past 3 weeks. Goalkeepers
And
are
Chris
just giving us
Ramsey
goals.
backed his goalkeeper. Said no, his kick wasn't a problem. We had ample time to get the ball away. What are you talking about? He gave
but
away the ball.
He did give away the ball.
He gave it in the 88th minute, mate.
He did, and it was his fault. I don't know why people are trying to sugarcoat it. People like Robert Green too much. He's made too many mistakes in his career.
So they feel sorry for him.
Yeah,
I think they should feel sorry for him.
I think it was 100% his fault.
So what did you think of the game anyway? How did you think Chelsea were? Were you frustrated? Were you? I don't know.
Man, it's just how we've been
Taking
the
it
past couple of months,
Flipping one
man.
shot on target, man.
It's
Oh,
ha-
pants.
It's
Can I ask
how
you a question?
Chelsea have been for like
Why-
the past 3 months.
Why
It's
do you
so
think it's changed?
frustrating.
Obviously, I don't believe that it changed. I've always believed this is Chelsea.
You
But-
weren't saying that at the beginning of the
But
season. You
no,
weren't saying that.
Listen,
So
I waxed lyrical
don't.
about your first half against West Brom. That
Don't.
was it.
When we
That was-
when we
and that
beat
pass-
Burnley,
yeah,
you weren't
that
saying
pass-
that,
that
and we
pass
scored that
was
second
Cesc.
goal. When we went to Palace and scored one of the sickest goals ever,
Yeah.
you weren't saying that then.
Yeah.
When we beat, who did we beat 5? We smacked someone up.
No,
Can't remember who.
Swansea did not.
Yeah,
come.
Swansea
They didn't-
5-0.
They didn't come to
No,
the game.
But my point is, at the
Hustle just blew
beginning
shirts on
of
the
the season, Chelsea were playing incredible football. People were talking about us going
slow down.
invincible.
No, you were talking about yourself.
No,
going
no
invincible,
Chelsea
man.
fan said it.
Arsenal
I
were
didn't
not
say
talking-
that.
Arsenal-
I didn't say
I was
that.
not talking nothing.
I didn't. I remember we beat Tottenham 3-0 at Stamford Bridge.
Did you hear when
and the
Frank
headline
Cameron-
the next day was
Listen,
invincible.
Your whole team thought it was a joke. Cesc came on
Yeah.
air and said, being invincible, that's a joke.
Us Chelsea never put that label on ourselves. The media and people were saying they might go unbeaten, they might do it. That's how good we were at the beginning. Ever since then, our performance has just
What's happened anyway?
slacked.
Yeah, talk to me. What's happened
We've
with
got
Chelsea at the moment? Why?
Such a lack of creativity, and we're stealing games. We're just nicking
What's
it.
the decline all about
We're
in
nicking
terms
it.
of playing? In terms of
Costa's hammy.
is it just
Costa's hammy.
tiredness? Is it because Mourinho's got Mourinho has only a first 12 in that
Trust.
squad. He hasn't got a 15, 16. He's only got 12 that he trusts only, and that's it. You think
I
about
would
it.
push it to
Sure.
about 14.
Come on, name the substitute players that get a lot of games, that maybe get 5 games.
Because
I'm
of
saying
the
5.
defensive.
You go with Remy, you go with Mikel.
No.
You can. But
I wouldn't
they're
go with
good,
Remy.
they're-
No, because
I wouldn't
not
even
first
go with
team,
Remy.
bro.
But I would start these players. These
No,
players
but
that would
with
start.
Remy, I think with Remy, it's because Costa gets injured. It's never because we need a goal. Let's get Remy on when Costa's on the pitch.
Yes, that's what happened against. Who is it? Hull.
Was
it
Costa on
Hull?
the pitch? Costa came off.
Costa
didn't play, did he
scored.
not?
Costa scored against Hull.
Yeah, didn't he come? Did he walk off? I
But
swear he
all I
walked
know
off.
is Remy came on and won the game.
I think it was Stoke.
No, the Stoke one is when he come on at half time or something. Or I think he came on and he didn't last long. I know that one. But
Yeah.
I swear at Hull he walks behind the goal and just walks off the pitch, like in the second.
I don't know. My
I'm
point
losing.
is, if Costa
Yeah,
doesn't
before the
start,
international break, he
just
did.
before the international break.
Yeah,
if Costa doesn't start and Remy starts, it's not like we've lost a lot because Remy's a goal scorer. Like
Yeah,
Remy's clinical, man. Say what you want about him. He's clinical.
I like him. I think he's decent. He went to the wrong clubs and I respect for really, really low.
Yeah, and then on the bench we've got who's Zuma, Felipe Luis. We've got competent players. Do you know what I mean?
Like, Mourinho doesn't trust those players. Come on. You know what I mean when I'm saying.
Well, you can't have a first team on the bench. Like no one's bench is as good as their first team unless you're Man United and you put Di Maria and Falcao on the bench. We'll get to that later. But
I mean, look, we would have, for example, Wilshere on the bench. We could have, Welbeck on the bench. They were first team players. Like some teams.
So are the Chelsea players that I mentioned.
Zuma is not first team.
Okay, Zuma maybe not. Luis, yes. Mikel, yes.
Mikel, first team.
You would play Mikel in an important game where you need to defend.
When was the last time you saw Mikel have a first team? Like when I say,
I swear Mikel played against PSG.
I'm talking first team as in somebody who owns that shirt, that position. He's not beating Matic for love nor money. He's not.
Yeah, but
and even when you started playing David Luiz,
yeah, but that's only because Matic is so good. It's not
true. No, true.
It's not because Mikel was blatantly first team before Matic came.
Fam, can you men remember the last time Mikel was a first team player at Chelsea? No, what year?
The year before Matic came, he was first team. He was playing alongside Lampard.
I'm not having that, mate.
It was Mikel Lampard.
I think Ramirez had a lot more games than Mikel.
Rami was in there. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, he had a lot.
But Mikel has always been solid. Mikel played the Champions League final for Chelsea. Come on.
You had no players left.
Yeah,
you went with Bertrand at left wing. In the
Raul Morelos was suspended for that
one. Exactly, Raul Morelos. Remember him? But
Raul.
Do you not think you can crawl to the end of the season, or do you not have to start
crawl?
Picking up performances?
We're 7 points clear.
No, but you know what I mean. Like, as in, you said you're stealing games. You yourself have said that.
Yeah.
Do you think you can continue stealing games till the end of the season, or do you think you have to pick it up?
I think we have to beat Man United.
What if you still? I mean, stealing Man United is fine.
No, I don't want to steal it.
Stealing a big game.
I think it's important.
I'm worried about you stealing against Stoke.
I think it's important that when a team wins the league, they win big games. Mm-hmm. The big games against the top four, you've got to win the majority of those in order to call yourself a true
But if you stealing
proper championship,
the thing is, if you stolen those games on the board, it just says Chelsea won. So in that sense, Chelsea beat the big games.
Yeah.
Nobody remembers how they do.
I suppose you could say that about Man City last season, because Man City didn't really win the big games, did they?
City?
Last year they didn't beat Chelsea, lost to Liverpool towards the end of the season.
I don't know, I think they dealt with teams at home. Bar Chelsea, they dealt with teams at home. They gave us 6.
Oh yeah, they banged you. What about United? What about United at home?
United was 4, I think. I think it was 4-0.
Oh, see.
Yeah, it was 4-0.
What happened? How the match here?
We'll go and see a bit later. But yeah, I mean, you're confident though still.
Yeah, very confident, man. Very confident. I'm not worried at all.
Not worried at all. Do you reckon Mourinho's?
I'm worried about by how many points. I'm not worried about if we're gonna do it or not.
Oh yeah, it'll be like 2-3 points. Definitely.
That sounds cocky. What do you 2-3 points?
It'll be like
we're not gonna lose that many games.
It won't be more than 4 points.
Do you know why? I think it will. I think it will be like 6 points because the people below us, Arsenal and United and City, they're gonna lose games as well. It's not. I'm not saying Chelsea's going to win every game to the end of the season, but I think you guys will drop points.
I don't know how many games you see us losing. Have you seen our running to the end of the season?
Wow, we've got 4 games at home, bro.
In our last, 6?
And one of those is against Chelsea.
Yes.
Yeah, well, thank God for that. Imagine we're going to the bridge with 4 games to go. Forget that, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? 4 games at home in the last 6 games of the season. Man, I'm buzzing, mate. I can't wait for that.
Yeah. But to be fair, beating QPR was a real... It was a real moment. It was a real moment. Like it's one of those things we're gonna watch on Premier League years, like 5 years later. Like that's where they won.
Honestly, I understand why Chelsea fans at the moment are thinking Cesc has won us the league right now, because you look at the Hull game, you look at the Stoke game, and you look at the QPR game. If those were 3 draws, oh my God, we would have been on their case.
Because there's always
right behind them.
There's always that Man United season. I can't remember what year it was, where they played Fulham and Ronaldo scores, and we're like, they had like 4 or 5 games to go, but we knew that's where they won the league.
Oh yeah, no. Every Man United title winning year, there's that Wigan away game or something like that. There's always that game where you know, all right, let's just
it's
and I think that's where Chelsea have just hit right now.
Yeah, but Arsenal fans thought they'll come back though. Arsenal fans
listen, I wasn't really saying, oh, you know, somebody was, I don't know if it was on the pod or people were asking me, what do you think? I said, listen, look, like Wenger says, we have to have a perfect season and they have to have an imperfect one, and I don't see that happening. I can see us both having imperfect ends to the end, or both having perfect ends to the end, meaning Chelsea win the league, period.
Yeah, but speaking of the QPR game, man like Courtois stepped up.
Tibor. Yeah, no, he's good, man. Listen,
He's
goalie of the year for me. I'm not having this De Gea talk. We'll get on to De Gea later on.
And flipping Eden Hazard was amazing as well.
I don't know, that's a strong
Everyone's
word.
divided about Hazard, isn't it?
No, do you know why? Because he
Originally.
has brilliant moments. He has amazing moments. I can't say Hazard is like one of those players where, like he gets a man of the match when he does 1 minute of magic on the pitch.
Nah, that's not true.
No, seriously.
No, that's not
the
true.
Stoke one really baffled me. When he got man of the match for the Stoke game, I sat there like, this guy did not play that well. Not that well. To get man of the match, I thought, not really. But, listen, I love Hazard. I think he's a brilliant player, but...
Sure bought him for 17 mil, bro.
Who Arsenal?
Story of Wenger's life.
Yeah, but they signed him for 32 mil. So,
Yeah,
That should have bought him 17 mil, bro.
yeah, but when you're talking about... Chelsea beat us to it.
No, we could have got him the season before.
Oh, yeah, the season before. Yeah, but he was how old? I mean, imagine spending 17 million on such a player.
Yes!
Bro, ain't it a risk that Liverpool spent 16 on Balotelli? And you're talking about spending
That's
17
Balo,
on
bro.
a young Hazard.
That's Ballo, though.
No, well, anyway. At least Balo had proved at some point. He's won a
Yeah.
Premier League title, he's won a Serie A title, I think he's won the Champions
Balotelli.
League.
Yeah, but
Correct
at
me if I'm wrong.
this point, who'd
He's
you
won
rather
in 2010.
have?
I'm not sure if he was in the team that year. But
As Arsenal
Probably,
fans,
probably.
at this point, who'd you rather have? Eden Hazard or Alexis Sanchez?
Sanchez. In a heartbeat. Don't even ask me that question.
Bro, I have
Don't even
both,
ask me
like,
that
I don't
question.
care, bro.
Yeah, but you would have
Don't
had
ask me that
both. If you bought Hazard, you wouldn't be signing
Don't ask me
Sanchez.
that question.
Yeah,
Right now, if no, say at the end of the season you're Man City, who'd you sign? Alexis Sanchez or would you sign Hazard? What a debate! It's brilliant. That's a hard question. It's a very hard question. 'Cause I'm not arguing either side. I'm not even going to say you're
That is
wrong.
actually-
I'm
on
Team
that.
Hazard, man. I'm Team
not-
Hazard.
Your Team Hazard because he plays for
Too
Chelsea.
ill.
Literally, if we
Too
switched,
ill.
literally, it all comes to this: who do we favour more? Because if Hazard was an Arsenal player,
Adrian's a neutral, isn't it?
if Hazard was an Arsenal player and Sanchez was a Chelsea player, I'd say you'd have Hazard any day of the year. So go on, then. Let's hear what Adrian's saying on that.
You know what? Yeah, over like a 38-game season, in terms of grit and determination, and what he adds to the team holistically, I'd go for Alexis. But don't get me wrong though, Hazard on his
Listen,
day, bad boy player.
Don't get twisted.
Bad
He
player.
is filth. I love Hazard. He's serious.
Nah, he puts
He's
man
serious.
on the floor
Too
still.
sick.
He
Too sick.
puts man on the
Are we
floor.
all in agreement with Oscar that the league's done? The title is done, should I say?
The next two games, if it comes out to the next two, bro.
I think
Do you reckon? Because I mean,
Bro, we
Bro,
lose the
if
next
you
two.
beat
let's-
United,
let's-
it's done. Dude,
let's
done.
see this. Yeah, if they lose at United, yeah, say they lose to United and they lose to Arsenal, do you reckon it's back on?
Yes!
I don't know because it's like there's 3 games left or something like that. Isn't
Yes!
it? So it's
The thing is,
like
if
3
we
games.
if we lose to United and lose to what's it, Arsenal, we're 1 point on top of the table with a game in hand.
Nah, let's still beat. Don't watch that.
No, but it puts more pressure.
Yeah,
you
but
can't.
actually,
you
yeah.
Don't
have
get twisted,
to.
like,
Yeah,
you will sweat because
Yeah,
I think the
we'll
games
Because
you've
now
got-
Leicester are fighting, bro. They're coming.
And I think their last game of the season, I think, is Sunderland. So they've
That's
got
what
like
I'm-
teams.
you
that
got-
if we throw this
you got
league away.
relegation.
No, honestly, they've got-
mate.
Oscar knows I always say this thing every year. I never worry about Chelsea against the big teams. Never. It's the teams like
The
Sunderland,
relegation,
Villa,
man, them are
Palace.
dry.
These lot lost games last year when they should have just.
Oh,
picked
and
up
you
the
got Palace as well.
Have you?
Away.
No. they beat
No,
Palace
actually
away.
away.
It's at
Is it home?
Either
Ah,
way,
lie,
either way.
man.
No. Either way, Palace is still tough. That's still
Not the
tough.
bridge.
Not the bridge.
No, man, it's tough, bro.
Not the bridge, man.
Tough, bro.
Guardiola.
Nah, man.
Have you still got Villa to
I'm
play?
confident. I'm
What you done
confident.
with Villa?
I don't know our fixture list. I need to sort myself out.
it's
What I know is,
fine.
'cause I always know 2 games ahead. I know we got
Benteke
Arsenal and then
needs to
United
duppy
and
someone,
Arsenal.
bro.
Huh?
Benteke needs to duppy someone, bro.
Yeah, he does. He needs to end
He needs
someone's,
to end-
someone's title dream of some kind, anyway. But so yeah, Chelsea, top of the league.
I want to win
winning.
it before the season's over.
Hmm?
I want to have that guard of honor. You know,
But your
there you
game,
go.
your game. Oh, you want to go?
The guard of honor when
will not be
the
us.
champions walk out.
That won't be
No,
us,
that
bro.
will not be us, boy. At least.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Thank God for that.
I hope to win it, the home game against Liverpool. That's when we're going to clinch the title.
You still got Liverpool.
Still got Liverpool
I know.
at home.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
you know what?
Wait, hold on.
Hey, you know what?
Still got Liverpool.
We still got Liverpool. at the
Hey,
bridge.
hold on.
Where's that come from?
Hey, come on.
That fixture got pulled out from
We're
nowhere.
gonna ruin it for you.
Hey, yes.
And the same way
could you imagine that?
Hey,
A
you
Terry
smashed
slip.
that, bro.
We
Imagine
didn't
a
ruin
Terry
it for you.
slip.
You ruined it for yourself.
Can you imagine a
Let's be
Terry
serious.
slip at
Yeah?
Stamford Bridge?
No.
And then Sterling just round the keeper.
There will be no Terry slip.
Oh, Liverpool win every game from now on to the end of the
There
season.
will be
I'm
no
rooting for
Terry
Liverpool,
slip.
yes.
Can you
That's
imagine you
hilarious.
win those games? Hey, that's
But anyway.
a wrap.
Anyway, the title can be
Oi.
Chelsea can throw away the title if it's possible they can, but Arsenal have to win their games also. So let's get on to Arsenal. They got a tough win at Burnley.
Arsenal.
Arsenal. You know what's mad, yeah, is that I was so glad we scored in the first half because I definitely did not see us winning if it was 0-0 at half time. But have you seen the way they played? Burnley were on stuff in the second half. It was bad. I was shook. My boy Aaron Ramsey. Threw him in the fantasy team. I took out Silva, pulled in Ramsey, bang, and got me my goal. Bro, a goal was better. Oh, mate. But yeah, nah, man, we just need to keep on it, bro. We need to keep on it. At least we got a break from the Premier League now, so we can watch everybody just start collapsing. Whilst we're at Wembley, yeah. Liverpool at Wembley on the weekend as well, innit? Yeah, so like, we're at Wembley. Can you imagine though? We found this out yesterday. Arsenal's game and Man United Chelsea's game is kicking off at the same time.
Oh,
Can
so
you imagine?
annoying.
Do you know how mad that is?
What do you mean?
Chelsea versus Man United is at 5:30 on Saturday. Arsenal versus Reading is at 5:30 on Saturday.
Are you being serious?
And then,
FA Cup
and one's on Sky
semi-finals are in the
Sports
evening.
and one's on BBC One.
FA Cup's in the evening. The semi-finals are in the evening. Even the final, I think, is in the evening as
The
well.
thing is, he told me the Arsenal game was on Saturday. I was like, oh, nice. Watch 2 games of football in one day.
Yeah, bro.
Powder, pizza, chill.
It's a
And then
good
both at
Saturday,
the
you
same
know.
time.
That might have to be laptop and TVs.
I'm
So
telling Oscar,
annoying.
bro, he's going to have to Sky go his
Bruv,
game.
you're gonna go to the pub and watch your Arsenal game there. Because
Oscar might have to
I'm watching
Sky
the
go
Chelsea
that-
game on
To be
the
fair,
screen.
I know that the Man United Chelsea game is going to have to draw more. It will draw more attention because everybody
will.
wants Man United to win. But
Everybody wants Man United to win.
bar Chelsea fans, of course.
Oh yeah, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, of course, yeah. No, do people want to see Chelsea win the league? Actually, that's a
No, I just
good
think because
point.
we all hate Man United, didn't it? I
No,
just
we
thought-
hate Man
yeah, I
United,
thought
but
it
I
was.
think
I
you know
thought
when
it was a
you know
group
whenever Man
effort.
United are fighting for the title, the whole world wants Man United to lose. Yeah, I understand that. But then this year, I don't know if Chelsea are one of those teams that people don't wish winning the league. They ain't won it since 2010, man.
It's been 5 years,
been a
and it's
minute.
coming home with
It's been a-
Mourinho.
oh.
Ah, I can't wait.
That's a joke thing, bro.
Why?
5:30, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, frustrating.
Unbelievable.
The FA needs to sort that out.
Unbelievable. Yeah, no, it's bro, late. You know the boys. Oh, anywho.
It's dumb, bro.
What do you reckon? Any chance for us to win the league? Oh god, why am I even talking about the league? I don't even know why I even mentioned that. I never thought we'd win the league after we threw it away. We lost the game at Man United at home. I was so gutted when we lost at home to Man United.
that November?
Yeah.
That was jokes.
Packed it in
That was the
November.
funniest
I packed it in.
game
I
ever.
packed it in.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know why? Because I think by then I think we'd played, was it 11 games? We'd won 3.
We were like 12
We'd won
points
3
off,
games
like.
after 11. But because we drew so much, it was like, that's why we're not, 17th in the league. But bruv, I remember
like
we got to a
on
point
mines,
where we
12.
had only won like 4 games going into like Spurs, and we lost at Swansea. Nah, man, we threw away the league
Wow,
already.
Stoke.
But Arsenal have a good
Swansea.
team, you know.
Ah,
Like, you lot are watching us now
no, we
thinking,
say
"Wow,
that every year.
oh
Yeah, we
my
say-
If,
God."
if everyone's fit,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
when you're
Arsenal
playing
are just
FIFA,
one
it's a
player
headache.
off the league.
Beat Arsenal, it's a
They're
headache.
robbed one player off a really strong.
This year,
third
no,
place.
this
Yeah,
year,
every-
Matic
but
and
this year,
Acosta
this
are
year
off.
it's not even been a case of injuries. This year we were poor at the beginning of the season. That's what I put it down to.
And top players weren't necessarily performing. I mean, players like Cazorla had bouts of form and then off form again. Ozil was on form and then off
He was
form
never
again.
off form. Don't diss my guy.
Huh?
Ozil was never off form.
Mate.
Ozil was never off
There
form.
was a period
this
of time
season.
when Arsenal fans
Nah,
were
not
pointing
this
their
season,
finger.
bro.
Everyone's always blaming
Point
Ozil.
his finger.
Ozil's job, yeah. Ozil's job in Arsenal, yeah, is to assist, bro.
Bro, create chances.
Create chances.
And he makes the
bro.
most in the league. Did it last
Not this
year.
year.
Created the
That's
most
his job, bro.
created the most chances in the league.
Yeah, but what is created chances?
I know.
Like, what is that?
I asked that question.
Unless
as well.
it's an assist,
I think-
don't. What is that?
Do you know what I think it is? I think it's like any ball past the halfway line. It's like you're creating a chance. Because that's a very tough thing
So
to say.
Ashley Young has like the
Create-
most created chances.
No,
Nah,
because
nah.
there was they were saying, I think they were checking out like Fabregas and Ozil's like stats and that. And they were, Fabregas's assist was more, but Ozil's chances were like 83 chances this season. I'm like, how did he create 83 chances? Like,
But
what's
I
it
always,
even mean?
I always think the assist thing
What's
is a
it?
bit unfair
Oh, yeah,
because
of
I
course.
can pass a ball to you on a plate, and if you miss it, that's your.
It's not your
It's not
assist.
my. Yeah, I don't get the assist, but somebody else like
I know.
Who
Yeah,
you're
that,
playing
that goes underneath the created chances.
like Fabregas. He's got better assists because he's playing with Diego Costa and Hazard, who are going to finish. Whereas somebody else who's playing for Palace might create the same chances, and Glenn Murray's not.
But you know what? You see assists, yeah.
It's
I
not very
don't
low.
know. Maybe I'm very harsh on assists, but for me, assists, right? I think people's score at the end of the season is so low compared to how many goals the club scores. Because at the end of I think Chelsea are on 68 goals this season.
We scored 100 goals in all competitions.
No, but like in the league, I'm saying. Like for example, in the league, say they're close to 70 goals, and Fabregas assisted how many? What?
15.
Is that it?
No, I think he's done like 16.
Do you know what I mean? But do you get what I'm saying when I say, is that it? Of the 70 goals Chelsea have scored this year,
Yeah, that's a lot,
right?
mate.
How can one man only get 15? The highest guy gets 15 of those.
Well, the highest goal scorer's got 19. So
Yeah, true. That's a fair point. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
But that's what but I feel like, but the assist is that he can assist. Doesn't have to just assist the top scorer. He assists not every goal.
I hear that, but
But
you got to bear in mind, Diego Costa is 19. We only play with one striker. We play with like 5 midfielders.
Hazard's got how many goals?
I don't know.
He's plus including his penalties.
Yeah. Hazard's, I don't count Hazard because he's got better penalties. For me, your goals tally can't count with penalties. That's why Aguero is not in the top list.
What about free kicks? Do you include free kicks?
Yeah, free kicks. You got this like special to score a free kick.
But why not a penalty?
Because the penalty's like, it was given. It was literally a free shot was given to you.
Ain't a free kick the same?
No, because you have to beat a wall.
You got to beat a wall, fam.
Fair dues. Look, we're going way off topic. So, yeah, Arsenal, innit? Yeah? Like, I have nothing to say, really, about
How
the
was the
team.
Burnley game? I heard Coquelin was amazing.
Well, I mean, I think everyone's getting excited. Do you know what I mean?
How good do you think Coquelin is?
Listen, Oscar. Do you know what it is? I wish I could turn back time and be like, there was years when I used to say, bruv, Coquelin's the only DM we have at Arsenal. How is he not in? Why is he on loan again? You know what I mean? I used to say things like that, but it was a Coquelin that's like, it's like saying, let's play Nabry now when there's nobody left. Nabry's good, but you can't. He's not going to win you the league. Like, he's not that kind of player to win you the league. And that's how I felt about Coquelin. But then when Coquelin came in,
no, he's not we've needed, bruv. Oh,
I don't.
God.
I mean, I've sat there thinking,
Like,
Wenger clearly doesn't trust this guy. So buy a DM.
Yeah.
Just buy a DM because you don't trust. I mean, Frimpong, Song, all of these got left, and he was remaining and went on loan to Charlton. Like, what? He was there like last season. Why didn't we use him last season? There's no difference between last year's Arsenal and this year's. There's not much difference in terms of that midfield, that centre mid. Arteta's always injured. Flamini's not good enough. He's just not. He's just not good enough. You know what I'm saying? People were saying, "Oh, remember the beginning of the season when Song was playing well for West Ham? Arsenal could do with him, mate." At Arsenal, he never stayed as a holding midfielder. He was never there. So, I'm here nor there about Coquelin's good. Buy another DM in the summer though.
Yeah,
That's what
they said
buy
they
another
would get
one.
another one. I don't want Kabay though.
I'll take Kabay. How can you
What-
not want
what's his
Kabay?
role, though?
But Kabay is
Does he
Cesc
protect the
Fabregas.
defence though?
No, Cesc
No.
Fabregas. He's Cesc Fabregas.
He's like a deep player,
He's
playmaker.
perfect. He's a Cesc Fabregas.
So who's getting
role.
shifted then?
Boy,
Because now you got Wilshere, Ramsey.
if Kabay can
Panzola.
tackle, if Kabay can
But he
tackle,
can't.
if he can tackle, he's got the energy. You drop
I
Coquelin
don't want
straight up. You drop
I'm
Coquelin.
tired
Yeah.
of signing. No, I'm tired of signing
And
foreigners.
Peter, that's
bro.
bold, you know.
I'm not gonna lie. If he can tackle, he's got the stamina.
Nah,
You drop
but
Coquelin.
Kabai's not that kind of player.
He's not that kind
I'm
of
saying
player,
it. That's
bro.
what I'm saying. I'm
Sorry.
saying.
But the balance that Coquelin has added to that team is
No,
incredible.
like I said,
I don't
said,
want him, bro.
if he's got that attribute, because it's Gilberto Silva. Gilberto Silva was not a slide tackling midfielder. He wasn't. He walked 5 steps to the left, 5 steps to the right, and that guy went unbeaten for a whole year. And that's the most underrated player in the unbeaten team. Period. Because he protected that back four. But he doesn't. He wasn't your Roy Keane or your Vieira. He was just, look, I'm cool, bruv.
But Kabai's not that. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Why is
Okay,
he-
I
I don't
think
want him, bro.
Yeah, he's no Gilberto
Is he
Silva.
more
Buy,
Cazorla?
what's that? The Monaco
So,
guy,
he's
bro.
more, yeah, you
Oh,
put
the
a part.
guy beginning
Kondogbia.
with a K.
Kondogbia, yeah, bro.
Kondogbia. I mean, yeah, they won great performance against Arsenal.
Looks powerful.
No,
No, we need
let's
power,
not.
bro.
Let's not
We
get.
need power in that
We'll never
midfield,
hear
bro.
from him again.
That man is
Hey, you
shit.
never heard of him before, and you never heard from him
Nah,
since.
shifting, bro.
So that's why it's like, oh yeah, did you see Kondogbia? Nah, look, he had a good game. Yeah, a lot of these players had a good game
Look how
against
good
us.
he was. This is who we should have. It's like, mate, relax.
No,
There's a
we need
reason
someone
why
solid,
he's
bro.
at Monaco, and no one else has picked him up. I'd take Paul.
And if
Pogba.
there's a player in Monaco that's good,
Pogba,
you
wouldn't
know
it?
Wenger knows about it.
But I said he'll take Pogba. you
Yeah,
know.
if there's a French young player that if any manager in the world knows about a young French player, it will be Arsene Wenger, and he's probably looked at him and said,
Wenger won't pay the money for him, man.
Yeah, true. If Wenger wanted him, he would.
No,
He would put up 5 million less than what's asked.
Real talk. If Wenger, no, I totally disagree. If Wenger wants a player, he will pay the price for him. Real talk. If he wants him, my thing has always been, you know, like when he let go of Hazard, he let go of Mata, he let go of what's the other one, Draxler, all them lot. He lets go of them because he's just not 100% on the player. He likes him, but I think it's not worth him.
Do you not think that's a negative on his part?
Maybe.
Because
Maybe. But then,
he's passed up on so many great players. Because we always hear of, Arsenal could have signed this player. We should have signed that player. But you
He's done
didn't.
that too many times.
Do you know,
Yeah, but
it's
then-
a bit too often.
I agree. I definitely agree with what you're saying there. But at the same time, I think when he said he wanted Sanchez, he didn't care how much P.
Yeah, but-
when he said he wanted Ozil, he put.
Yeah,
P
but
in.
do you remember when it was Suarez? He tried to kind of take the mick,
No,
and then you ended up
he
spending the
didn't-
same amount of
listen,
money on Ozil anyway. So it's like if you just put 42 down for Suarez, you would have had Suarez.
With Suarez, if you've got a release clause of £40 million, you don't even have to go 40 million and a pound. I don't know why he did that. He could just go 40 million and it's activated. That's it.
Well,
he
clearly he
activated.
didn't have a release
He
clause.
activated this clause. No, but you heard Brendan during the season. You heard what Liverpool said. Oh, the reason why we didn't sell him to Arsenal because we didn't sell him for the value of the player. He always had a clause of not making the Champions League contract. He had that clause in there. It's just that we decided no, he's not. That's not the value for the player. So they just literally bent the rules. But the reason why we couldn't take it to court because we kind of bent the rules too by tapping up Suarez before talking to Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? That's why Suarez was given. Suarez was weird that towards the end of that year when he was talking a bit funny.
Do what you want, Suarez. You do what you want.
One more thing about Wenger's policy, I think. Do you remember that season where Pedersen was hot for Blackburn?
Yeah.
And then Pedersen and Bentley were hot one year, and people were going, Wenger, go for him, Wenger, go for him.
Exactly.
And then what happened? So, again, if the player's not right for the club, if the player's not right...
Yeah,
Oscar,
no, I agree.
The players have been called upon to go to Arsenal.
I agree with what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. But there are some players that we spoke about that could have gone to Arsenal. Your Mata, your Draxler, your... What's his name? Hazard.
I know, but if you're a
tons of players that did turn out to be great
Oscar,
and didn't end up at Arsenal.
Bear in mind this though: if you're looking at a Hazard who was at what age? Maybe 20, 21, right?
Yeah, but you're a manager.
No, but hold on. Let me get there. If for example you're spending 20 was it 17 million on a player and the wages ain't correct because Arsenal wasn't Man City and Chelsea at the time.
I don't want to hear that.
No, we weren't a billionaire club. No, Oscar, we weren't. We didn't have
I'm tired of that story.
Listen, the year we got our first P, we bought Ozil. That's the first year we've had money and said we can break a bank here. And he's done it 2 years in a row. And there might be another marquee signing this summer.
No, I swear I had a thing. Where I swear I had Wenger say we don't need any big signings this summer.
No,
shut up. He said that last year though.
So what did he say this year?
Oscar, he said he said it last year.
Oh, did he say you're not selling your best players? That's a mad thing.
Oscar,
well done.
He hasn't sold the best player for a couple of years now. He hasn't done it since Van Persie. Come on, that's time ago now. That's old news. I mean, Man United are getting rid of Van Persie. That's how old news that is. But anyway, no.
Saginaw, you could argue.
Well,
yeah, Sagna's a good dude.
Listen, no, hold on. When you signed Debussy, listen, Sanya I do not miss at all.
Well, you do, because Debussy doesn't play. When was the last time you saw Debussy on the pitch?
Was injured.
He's been injured for a whole season.
Yeah, he's been injured.
Whatever. I don't care. You
we're above.
You got his money.
We're above.
No, you could have done with him at times.
No. You got his money.
We're above Man City, innit? He went there to win trophies.
What trophies he win?
He went there to win trophies.
What trophies he got?
He went there to win trophies, bruv.
He's only been there 1 year.
That's why he got
Have you seen his heat map?
Have you seen his heat map?
Hey, did he win the Community Shield?
With
I believe so.
With which club? Arsenal won the Community Shield.
Oh,
yeah. Hold on a minute. In his first game, he lost.
Sagina's cursed.
It's what happens when you bite the hand that fed you. You know the ones. No one knew Sanya until he came to Arsenal. No one ever knew who this guy was to replace Lauren because the bow was garbage.
He was expensive as well, wasn't it? It cost a bit.
Yeah, he was at 10 million from Auxerre.
For a right back.
For a right back for someone that's not known, that's a lot of money. But listen, we'll get another marquee in the summer. It'll be all right, man. We're good now with the wages and everything. We're cool.
I want Falcao. Yes.
Oh, don't do that to me. Don't start getting me excited like that.
To do what?
Oscar, you know if I was at Arsenal though,
are we getting check? Will Chelsea?
Nah, Czech's got
No, because here Mourinho's comments, bro, saying, Czech is an institution, bro. He's different.
But Czech said he's leaving the summer.
That's what I'm saying.
He can't sit on the bench another year.
He can't stay there another year.
He's too good.
He said, I can't be Courtois' understudy for another season. Yeah. Understudy. Like, he's taking this bad.
10 years his senior.
He's taking it bad. And it's not even like, you lot are deep on Czech. It's just... Check, I don't know. Check.
Nah, man, I want him to leave. Let him have his testimonial. Let him have a celebration and go like a champion because he's the best keeper we've ever had.
So win us the Premier League title. Yeah, we need a goalkeeper. I like Ospina in it, but you know what I mean. But that's it. I just like him. Do you know what it was? I think he's decent. But check Arsenal next season. Oh my god, 15 goals only conceded. For the whole season.
We need to
we only concede 15 goals in the whole year. If we've got checking goal. I kid you not. Have you seen some of the mistakes that we have?
You're mugging yourself. Come on, man.
Oscar.
Look at that back four. Take a long time to look at your back four.
What's wrong with our back four?
Fam.
Second best back four in the league.
Fam.
Second best back four in the league.
Yeah,
Mertesacker. Don't get gas because Morio's on form right now because he was poor at the beginning as well.
He was just average. That's all he was. Check this, yeah? Check this.
And Koscielny. Koscielny's your best centre back.
Yeah. Are you?
That's a lot. There you go. Koscielny's your best centre back. There you go.
Listen,
there you go.
Koscielny would walk into anyone's first team.
Not Chelsea's.
Walk.
Not Chelsea's.
Oh, he would swap Cahill.
Not Chelsea. No, he's not. He's not better than Cahill. He's not better than Cahill.
What?
Oscar.
Koscielny is not better than Gary Cahill.
Oh my days.
No, he's not.
No, he's mad.
Are
you mad?
No, he's not.
Oscar Lauren Koscielny is better than Gary Cahill.
No, he's not.
Yes,
On what planet was Lauren Koscielny
Oh my god.
better
Man, don't rate Koscielny, you know. Oh my.
better than Cahill?
Oscar's better than Cahill.
Gary Cahill.
Listen, listen. I respect Terry in it. I've not even sniffed around.
Yeah,
Terry.
let's not do
Cahill.
that.
Cahill, especially this year. God, yes.
Garbage.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're taking Cahill on a bad
Oscar,
year. Let's take
Lauren
Koscielny on a bad
Koscielny
year.
would
He's
moonwalk
awful.
into any first team in the Premier League.
He's awful.
Any first team.
No,
in the
but
Premier
Peter,
League. Any first team.
take Koscielny last season. But
Koscielny wasn't there last year. Oh, what? Take him there last
there,
season.
bruv.
Do you want to hear a stat?
Koscielny's
You want to hear a
not
stat?
there. I don't care about your
Name me
stats.
how many games we lost with Koscielny inside. Do you remember the Mertesacker Koscielny partnership everyone was waxing about last year? It was like the best. Our best.
Top of the league, bro.
Shut up, man.
Oh, what? Top of the league, like Cahill's partnership is this season. Great. Great.
Kurt Zuma's got a lot more to say about that. Boy.
Kurt Zuma's played like 5 games over Cahill.
5 important games. 5 very important games. Because when it came to the big dons, when it came to PSG and Liverpool, why did he play Zuma instead?
Did he?
Yeah.
Think about it.
Why did he play Zuma instead?
At Stamford Bridge,
No.
Cahill played.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, but away, even more.
No, Cahill played both games. Stop. Just stop right there. Cahill played both games.
I just know that Kurt got a few games.
Man, never try to cuss Cahill because he had a
Why's Kurt got the number 5? Huh?
Huh?
Why's Kurt got the number 5?
Because Cahill was there before when Essien was there.
Why's got the 24?
Relax, G. Relax.
You should be upgrading them numbers there.
Relax, G. Relax.
That's
Relax.
number.
Cahill's England captain, bro.
Real talk.
What?
Koscielny.
Future England captain.
What did you say?
Future England
What did you
captain.
say?
He's captained England before. He's captained England before.
Future England captain.
When Rooney came off, he's captain England, so don't do that.
Don't get me upset, bro.
He's the vice at the moment. Yeah. Once Rooney retires, yeah,
It's not going to Cahill.
he'll probably be Joe.
Joe Hart, bro. Don't you?
It's not even going to
Joe
Cahill.
Hart to captain who?
Listen, Koscielny would moonwalk into anyone's first team
Not
in the
Chelsea.
Premier League.
Not Chelsea.
Yes, he would.
Not Chelsea.
Yes, he would. If you sign him today for
Company would
15
love him,
million,
bro.
yeah, he would walk right next to John Terry.
I don't think.
Right next to
I don't
him.
even think you're in Cities to be honest.
You won't get into City's back
Hey,
four.
stop.
What are you talking about?
Company and
What are you talking
Demichelis
about?
is a bit of a
What are you
man.
talking about? Demichelis is ahead of Mangala.
And that was wild.
Are you kidding me?
No, but Mangala hasn't settled in the Premier League though.
Come off that.
If you take Koscielny's first season in the Premier League and Mangala's, they're just as poor. So, like,
Listen,
I wouldn't really rate Mangala on
over
that.
Koscielny's debut, he scored an own goal at Anfield and got sent off.
When I think of Koscielny, all I think of is that Birmingham
Birmingham,
game.
yeah, I know. That's first year. That was
I'm
always
like,
first
no,
year.
he's not better
When I
than
think
Gary
of
Cahill.
Mangala, I think of that bullet header against Hull in his own goal. But whatever.
Oh,
innit?
what a sick goal.
That was a sick goal. Listen, Koscielny walking to any... You mad?
Just stop.
Koscielny or Cahill? You just like...
It's hard, you
How
know.
can you not rate Koscielny? Oscar's having a
I'm so annoyed. You're such an Arsenal fan. You're
Nah,
just a typical
Koscielny-
Arsenal fan.
Koscielny's real.
You think your players are all world class. You think your first 11 is world class
No, I don't.
when it's
No,
not.
I don't. Name me the players who I think is world class that are not world
No,
class.
that's what every Arsenal fan thinks.
I didn't even think Koscielny's world class.
Every Arsenal fan
I didn't
thinks their
say
players
that.
are amazing, but they're just not.
Walk into your team, mate.
Let's move on because I'll get annoyed. I'll get annoyed at
Let's move
Koscielny.
on. Can we go across North London? Because
Oh,
Tim
mate.
Sherwood,
Mark Spurs.
Liverpool.
man like Tim Sherwood, walked back to White Hart Lane and picked 3 points right out. 3
Tottenham need
points
to
out the lane.
mind the gap, mind the gap.
Oh, Tottenham, where are they in the league?
They're like
Eighth?
7th or 8th.
Typical Spurs.
Is it typical Spurs? Yeah?
Typical Spurs. Where are you, Harry Kane?
What, as in petering out towards the end of the season?
Where are you?
Yeah,
Is
just...
it that kind of thing?
He's one of your own.
Do you remember that season, was it?
He's
10-11
one
when
of
we
your
sort of
own.
thought Spurs were going to win the
Tim
league.
Sherwood.
In contention. And then it just...
He's one of
Typical
your own.
It's typical
The
Spurs.
year you think Spurs are going to win
He's
the
one
league.
of your own.
Because every year they say, oh, Spurs' squad is better than Arsenal. Better than Arsenal.
This
Better
was
than
like
Arsenal.
debate
Your
pre-season.
own.
It's gonna finish above Arsenal.
Tim
It's gonna finish
Sherwood.
above
He's one of your own.
Tim Sherwood's a gooner. Tim Sherwood's a gooner. I love it all, mate.
It was a great win for Villa.
Did you see it?
Great
I
win.
don't know what he was switching at. Did you not see this when he threw the gilet
Yeah,
again?
yeah.
And it was like, I think it was in the 90th minute or something like that. He threw his gilet again. Yet his team, I don't know what he was doing it at. Whether he was just doing it for the camera.
Oh, you thinking of the QPR game?
No, he did it against Tottenham.
Actually, was it the QPR game?
I remember the QPR game before his season.
No, he did it against Tottenham.
Was it again?
He did it against Tottenham when his team are winning, and the commentator was like, "Is he doing it for the camera, or is he seeing something that he's very upset about?"
Oh, right.
Because there was no reason for him to be upset. It was the 90th minute, like 91st minute. His team's 1-0 up. And then he just...
No, because I remember
throws the
he
Gilet.
celebrated before the final whistle.
As well, exactly. Which that's even adds to it even more. 'Cause I was just about to add that. And it's... I didn't understand... No one... Anyway.
Like, ref, how long we got left? How long we got left? And then it was like 10 seconds left, and it was a throw-in. So he just started celebrating.
He's a joker, bruv. I'm so glad.
love that
I'm
guy.
so glad he went back there and beat Thingy. Villa winning. So
Right.
what? Villa, are they staying up?
Huh?
Are Villa staying up? Or are they in trouble? Let me ask that question. Are they in trouble?
No, I think they've got that
Now
now.
Villa are staying up now.
Yeah.
I think Sherwood's literally turned it around. I
Because
can't
I'm
believe
gonna lie,
it.
yeah. Because when they drew
Can't believe
3-3
it.
with QPR, I said this is a team that deserves to go down. Based on that game, you deserve to go down. But for you to go beat Tottenham at Whitehart Lane, that's serious. That's an achievement, to be honest.
Can we talk about the goal drought of Harry Kane? He hasn't scored in 2 games.
Oh, that's supreme right now.
Oh,
He's and
Yeah.
now, what's it? The top goal scorer has changed now, hasn't it?
no, it was Aguero, Kane, and Costa all have 19.
Ooh!
But Diego Costa hasn't taken any penalties. Them man have all taken bad penalties. So I don't know. I think Costa should be number one.
Who's
To be honest.
who's next in line? I swear Sanchez got 17. Please tell me he's got 17.
Nah,
I'm
relax.
just looking at his shirt.
It's there's 3. We've got 3. We've got 3 contenders. You don't need anyone else.
Come on, Sanchez. There's a couple more goals at the end of the season. Imagine Giroud just pops out of nowhere. Hey, I'm Giroud, and just adds on a few more.
He's another player that I was not thinking world class. Anyway,
And no one said he was better than Remy. Better than Remy. So go on. He's not better than Remy. Mug. You're a mug, bro. Walk into Liverpool's team right now. It's moonwalking Liverpool's team right now.
who?
Yeah, because no one's scoring.
Olivier Giroud.
Yeah, but so would Remy.
Yeah.
that was bad.
All right. Wait, I'll come again.
I'll take Glenn Murray at this point.
Walk into Man United's team. Oh, Glenn Murray is on stuff. Let's talk Glenn Murray. Palace 4, Sunderland 1. Does Dick Advocat get sacked now? He's conceded 4 goals at home.
He gets sacked for his name.
Sorry.
No, bro. Someone explain to me what's going on at Sunderland, bro. Can someone explain it to me?
They're rubbish, bro.
8
That
at
team is not
Southampton,
good, bro.
4 against Villa. Yeah, they beat Newcastle and then conceded 4 at Palace. Home to Palace. 4.
They're not good, bro.
Nah, brother, give me that. What's going on?
They're rubbish, bro. That
Should they go
team
down?
is-
They deserve to
Yeah,
go
they
down.
deserve to go down.
I don't want to see Sunderland go down, but they deserve to go down.
No, they have to go down. They need to clear some deadwood, bro.
Same thing every year with Sunderland.
But you know what? I think on paper they've got some decent players.
No,
No, they've got
bro.
Rodwell, Johnson.
Rodwell's not good,
The
bro.
Italian
He's crap.
don.
He ruined his career by going to Man City, bro.
Who? Adam.
Rodwell, bro.
Oh, sorry, Rodwell. I think I meant Adam Johnson.
Yeah, both of them, bro.
It's just a horrible
I
team.
like.
Team is
Adrian's
awful,
not
bro.
wrong. And you look at Defoe and Fletch, mate. That's a
Fletch-
partnership. That's a
Fletch
lethal
is-
partnership, mate.
Fletch is garbage, bro.
Fam, stop dissing Fletch, bro.
Fam,
Fletch
I-
is the guy,
he
bro.
punished
you.
Bro, Fletch is that guy, bro.
Nah,
He's
he's
still-
not.
he's
This is
driving
really
around.
not that guy.
Why is he driving? Why is he driving?
Yeah, bro, that Lambo.
That Lambo, how many
Lambo.
goals has he scored, bro?
Yeah, he's been injured.
Nah, bro, he's
Boy,
garbage,
he'll
bro.
get 20 goals at Arsenal.
This is
bro.
the
Yeah, but
thing.
he's
This is
bought
the
a
thing wrong with the
He'll
Premier
get 20
League, bro.
goals at Arsenal, mate.
Just
Yeah.
buying absolute garbage players, bro. Just crap.
I mean, they bought. Was it Darren Bent for 24 million? That was like for me the pinnacle of where I said this team has lost it. 24 million for that. No, sorry, Villa bought him for that. Sorry, no, my bad. Sorry, guys. Anyway,
Garbage.
we all want Sunderland down. I don't want them down, but they deserve to go down. Do you know what I'm saying? On principle, they should go down. But if they still,
Absolute garbage, bro. That team is pants.
We still gotta play them.
They've been a bit of a mare this whole season. Like,
yeah,
they really
8
haven't
at
tried.
Southampton. And
So-
4 twice in 2 games.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I've missed out a game somewhere along the way where they conceded like. They got
It's been
beaten.
too many times this season. I just don't rate them.
It's like, Poyet's fault? Is it Gus's fault?
That whole club, bro.
I mean, they kept Gus because he did well last
He did
season.
alright,
towards the
yeah.
end. He saved
Alright.
them. He saved the season.
Again. Every manager does, though, isn't it? Everyone that goes there saves their season. Which is what's.
They all a bunch of Tim Sherwoods.
And they all win the derby in the second game. but what's it called? Anyway. I don't know why I didn't mention Liverpool here. But Liverpool, they had that Monday night kickoff. Yeah, 2-0. Comprehensive victory against Newcastle, who were asleep a long time ago. They went to bed a long time ago. We're going to talk about Liverpool, mate.
Well, actually, I didn't actually get to see the game live. So, so from what I saw, it was the type of performance that I've become accustomed to. Liverpool playing. It was nice to see Sterling playing. It was nice to see Allen play, a player who I really rate highly.
Who? Joe Allen.
Like, I don't know, like when I tell people what I think about Allen, like they look at me like I'm crazy.
I'm a massive fan of Allen.
I think he's such a baller, and
I'm a massive
if it was foreign, if it was foreign, people would be like, he keeps the ball well, he retains possession, he recycles the ball. Because he's from Wales, it's like all he can do is pass 5 yards.
Did you hear what Jamie Redknapp was saying? Carragher after the game. He was saying that when Brendan Rodgers took the job at Liverpool, the first thing he wanted to do was sign Joe Allen, because apparently, like, at Swansea, he was the reason why that team ticked. I remember that Swansea team back then were proper hot, and so he was just like, no, Joe Allen is one of those players who he doesn't get enough credit for when Liverpool do well, but whenever Liverpool do bad, he gets the most stick, and it's just like, it's not his fault. Do you know what I mean? It's like the rest of the players are not doing their bit as well. But I'm a big fan of Joe Allen. He just needs time. He's not. I don't think he's gelled enough. He's not fitted well in the Liverpool team at the moment. But that time, I think, will come.
For me, it's his end product as well. For a central midfielder, they don't get enough goals.
First goal for Liverpool on Monday.
No, it wasn't. He scored against Palace last season.
Oh, of the season.
Yeah, first goal of the season.
Oh yeah, no, I was going to say
only his second goal for Liverpool.
Is it the second goal?
Yeah. But I mean, I generally thought you were going to come on here and tell us how bad Lovren is. Because
you know what?
Was terrible.
What's happened to Lovren this season?
He was so bad.
What is it? Has Jose Font just carry that guy
carried him
last season? Is that what it was, or is it just he needs to get used? Yeah, he needs to get used to this.
The thing is, like, I watched the game against Newcastle, and he looked like he was used to making mistakes.
That's the most in the league.
He fouled
mistakes this season.
He fouled, I think it was Jose Perez. Should have given away a penalty. It was a blatant penalty. The referee didn't see it. Yeah. He then headers the ball to, I think it was Perez again. Like, the ball,
I like Perez.
It was such an easy cushion header for a centre back to deal with, and he just headed it like the wrong way.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Glenn Johnson's not good either.
Do
you know, when he left Chelsea, I was genuinely upset. No, I was like, we've lost a good English talent. It was
gutting because he was very,
and
very
now
good.
Yeah, it was good at one point. At one point, it was so good.
No, very, very good.
I used to love that guy.
Glenn Johnson was so good. Like I thought he was foreign. I thought this is a foreign player. He's so good.
We're lucky to have this one, aren't we? No, we're not. Because he was terrible. He was
terrible.
Ruined
his career.
Even what's his name? Moreno was making a few mistakes, but I'd allow Moreno. Glenn Johnson and Lovren.
Why'd you allow Moreno?
Because it's his first season in the Premier League, and
Moreno was
he makes
about,
mistakes.
Like, he was the hot.
But the thing is,
Spanish kid that's coming through.
Moreno makes mistakes in an attempt to do something better. Do you know what I mean? He's the kind of person that will try and take someone on and then lose the ball. Whereas Glenn Johnson will have the ball. You're expecting him to clear it. He just doesn't clear it. He will lose it. You know, in the corner flag, and you're like, why have you lost the ball there?
Question: what's happened to? Is it Ilroy and
Ilori?
Oh, Ilori and Manquillo. Where did these two players vanish to? Give us some update.
Well, Ilori, from what I'm aware of, he's been at Bordeaux all season.
What? He was in France.
Yeah, so I haven't really cared to check him. But like when we signed him, I was excited. I heard he was like the fastest player in Scotland history. And then,
how much did you buy him for?
7 million.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm expecting big things from him. Well, I was anyway. And as for Manquillo, I'm thinking to change up the system, because obviously we played with wing backs and he's good defensively, but he's a bit like Flanagan. He's not really that attack minded. Yeah. So I just think it's one of them things.
That's a shame. Yeah. Liverpool's transfer policy last season needs to be repented.
Last season?
No, the summer.
No,
summer, I mean.
Yeah, sorry, I know, but it's been that way for 10 years. So
it has been that way for 10 years. To be fair,
when you said
Charlie Adam, and
is it? When you started talking about who did you say, Manquillo? Yeah. All I was thinking of was Alberto Aquilani. All I was thinking of in my head.
No. That was unfortunate. My man was a baller. He was a baller.
He was a hot.
And Benitez was talking serious stuff about it.
He was just brought out.
Yeah, but these players don't even stay. Like, I was watching the Real Madrid game last night, and I see Arbeloa. Like, he used to play for Liverpool. Can you imagine?
Where's Insua at now?
Oh, Insua.
Galatasaray.
Tell me what Mark Gonzalez is doing right now. Because these guys don't play for Liverpool no more.
Mark Gonzalez is hard.
I said that Cisco.
I liked Gonzalez. Riera.
Alvariera. These
They had like a
Spanish
Spanish
players
team.
That contingent,
that just
innit?
in and
Yeah,
out.
that
It
core.
was just in and out.
And then after that,
it's like they were on placement. They just came and left.
and then as soon as
None
they
of them
left,
stayed.
they started with the European Championship, the World Cup. You're thinking this Liverpool team could have been serious. You know? Should have kept Alonso, mate. We all know that.
No, that one was.
We all know that.
We all know that one.
We should have signed him. Whatever.
Now, what I'll never forgive Benitez for, like, he done many great things for our football club.
Yeah.
But the day he thought it was right to give Barry and sacrifice Gareth Barry, to sacrifice Alonso to sanction a move for Gareth Barry, like, I couldn't. Like,
No, for me, it's Kenny Dalglish. That guy took your club, bought Suarez. All right, bear in mind, he bought Suarez. Other than that, he ruined your club badly.
but you know
He
what?
bought Andy Carroll.
Badly.
No.
He sold Torres.
He at least had a philosophy. Whether it was right or not, he at least had an idea of what he was going to do. And
You don't think Benitez did? You don't think Benitez had a...
No, I love Benitez. Like, I felt like a professional team when it was Benitez. I felt like we were big boys.
Liverpool almost went into administration, bro.
Yeah.
Back in 2010,
Remember
innit?
that, yeah, do you remember that?
That was real, bro.
But I still think Gerard Houllier played better football, though. I think he still played better football than Houllier. Although Benitez brought the trophies home.
Yeah.
Give him that. So what, Liverpool anyway? Top four, is it still there? What are you saying for the rest of the season?
Listen,
What you saying?
go catch City. That will make my day, bro.
If they catch City.
If you catch City, bro. Woo!
That's going to make my day. What are we saying for the rest of the
You know
season?
what? City don't deserve Champions League.
They don't deserve it.
They don't.
They
They
don't
really
deserve Champions
don't.
League.
I
Yeah.
think
What are you saying?
I think the situation between City and Liverpool that shows us how funny the Premier League is. Last season, this were the teams that were fighting for the league, and now all of a sudden fighting for fourth and fifth. But
Tables have turned. Hey.
How weird is that?
yeah, but
How weird is that? Yes. Is it
He's
time?
here.
He's here.
He's here.
He's inside the building.
He's in
We've
the
got Robin.
building.
Joined by Robin now, Man United fan. Go on.
Where's your chant, bro?
I don't know why he's smiling.
He's just bad.
I don't know why he's smiling.
Bad teeth, bro.
What would you like to say about Manchester United? Shall we talk? Or let's just talk about Aguero's 2 goals and then move on.
See.
Huh?
Starting to see.
Well, we can start with whichever.
So, yeah.
Manchester City.
The
city
Guys.
is yours. The city is yours.
Yeah, what is that chant about?
Basically,
What is that about? The
now how
city is yours.
City's stadium's always empty.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Basically, City's your city, so it's 20,000 empty seats. Are you sure?
Yeah. Oh, fair enough. Well, your fans are
20,000
from London.
empty
Good. That's what they always say.
40% of the season together.
Glory, glory, Man United. No.
Another team that just didn't turn up at all. I'm sick and tired of this. Green.
Right.
I'm sick and tired of this.
Nah.
I'm sick and tired of this. Now,
We
yeah.
dominated.
Nah,
Absolutely.
they turned up for 10 minutes.
No,
and
first
then I
10
don't
minutes.
know why.
Yeah.
I'll explain the whole game. First 10 minutes, Aguero scores, and I'm like, it's going
No,
to be one
did
of
you
them.
see the football?
No. City
No,
turned
I'm
up for
saying,
10 minutes.
I was like,
literally-
I was thinking when Aguero goes, I was going to be
That
one of these
first goal,
goals.
yeah, I just thought of the 6-1. Right back,
No,
years
honestly,
back.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
Honestly.
thinking. I was like,
I was like, yeah.
They're doing it
Oh.
again.
They're going to do it again.
But that's, you know what, at Old Trafford, City are play like that every time at Old Trafford. That 10 minutes, always like that. As no matter how their season's going, whether their season's bad or not, bruv, they always play like serious when they're at thingy.
Excuse the noise you might hear.
Bit of construction work.
I
going on.
think it's good.
But no, yeah. City, you suck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, man. You know
And the
it.
first 10 minutes, Aguero scored. I'm like, it's going to be one of them.
when Aguero scored, I was like,
I was like,
I was like, yo.
Gary Neville was like, City fans must be sitting there thinking, where have you been the last 3 months? Where has that team been? You know, once you saw Milner on the team sheet, everyone was like, oh man, I don't want Milner playing. The Man United fan was like, I don't want a hard-working guy playing. But
Men will run them champions.
and then all of a sudden,
you know, like your 2 goals, yeah?
yes,
Right? I don't know if I was with you.
Young.
I don't know who I was with, but I think I can't remember. I think you came in. Yeah, I think we watched.
I missed the first 2 goals. I came in when it's 2-1.
Like I sit there thinking, how have United come from behind before half time? There was a part of me that just sat there thinking, every attack is a goal.
it was a wake up.
It's the first time this season Man United have come from behind to win a game. Every single time they've gone behind, they've not won.
Really?
Yeah.
So when it was 1-0, I was like, oh, it's game done. I was like, it's over.
Or even after 9 minutes. Yeah. Oh man.
And then
Man United.
Young which was a scrappy goal. And I was like, alright, cool, back in the game. And then Fellaini,
Oh,
he has a new
no.
chart.
Can I cuss Gail Clichy?
No, we have a new chart from Aaron Fellaini.
You see,
We
Gail
actually
Clichy.
do.
Oh, flip it. Go on,
Choo,
sing it.
choo, choo.
Uh-oh.
Maro and Fellaini. This was sang at Old Trafford. This was sang at Old Trafford.
None of your fans should sing Fellaini's name. None of them.
Harrow
Because you man was slewing. Man, them was slewing. No,
I heard that. I was
listen,
like,
listen,
I heard that, and I was like, yes.
I am not a fan of any Man United fan that chants Maro Fellaini. Because I remember when I was sitting here and I was backing my guy. You know, listen.
Do you know what makes me feel so annoyed? Yeah, is that David Moyes was bullied.
Shake my hand.
David
Shake
Moyes
my
was
hand.
bullied, ridiculed. Yeah, I said he's
no.
he's not
Listen,
a top class manager
listen.
because he signed players like Fellaini who are Everton quality, and he doesn't know how to use. He doesn't know how to play good systems. All he did was lump them with Fellaini. Man United have signed Di Maria for 63 million and put him on the bench to play
Hey, but Di
Mata
Maria has to
and
come.
Fellaini,
Mata
who Moyes
and
signed.
Fellaini, Mata and Fellaini, yeah, those are Moyes signings, and that's what's running your team right now. And Wayne Rooney, I always have to give it to Wayne Rooney, but those and De Gea, them man are running your team right now. Bro,
Fellaini, I don't know what.
No, but this is David Moyes though. This is David Moyes' vision that's winning
No,
B and C.
his philosophy.
It's the
was just
philosophy.
wrong.
But this is it.
Louis van
His
Gaal
philosophy
has
was
done-
pass the ball to
Van
Fellaini.
Van Gaal has done.
Bruv, every goal came from a long ball to Fellaini.
No, it's only Fellaini scored
no,
once.
Oscar literally,
No, but
Oscar
all the-
literally
all
hadn't
the-
seen a goal, and he
all
goes, there's an over top ball to Fellaini coming, and
Like,
it
all the
came,
goals led
and
to
he
that.
scored. It
Like,
was
Fellaini wasn't it from? What was it
Apart from the
free kick?
Matter goal, all of them were
I
to
think it was the one,
Fellaini.
you know the one when I think De Gea clears it. I think
Yeah,
the
De Gea
ball's
clears
pumped
it,
or something like
and
De Gea
then
clears
That was
it.
to Fellaini.
That wasn't
Yeah.
to Fellaini because
Yeah,
it went to
No,
someone else.
it went to Thing first. I think it went to Young.
It went to Young,
It
and
went
then
to
Young
Young
crossed
first,
it
and then
in.
Young crosses it in.
Yeah.
Well, you were saying literally, I bet it's over the top for Fellaini.
Oh.
Yeah,
And it was
fair
literally.
enough. I was like,
it
hold
was
on, I was like,
literally
hold on.
Fellaini's-
That
Go
was
Clichy, you suck!
Oh my
I
god.
was like, cliche.
Clichy doesn't know where to stand, bro. No one knows where to stand anymore. Why is that the number one thing in
And
defending?
then I was
No
like,
one knows
2-1
where to
up,
stand.
and I was like, yep, we're going to win.
'Cause we
I
got-
did not expect another 2 goals. Matter.
Bro, every goal, every attack you had was just going in the back of the net. Get
Matter's
Clichy.
goal. Matter's goal.
Oh.
Fair enough. Very offside.
Which one?
But,
Matter.
yeah, very
Yeah, it was
offside.
offside, but I mean,
I was like, but I didn't see it until the video.
No, I saw that, bro.
yeah, it was offside. I mean, does it?
But then
yeah,
he nutmegged.
it's a-
He
it's-
nutmegged
it's-
Hart.
it's,
So
it's
I
a
was like,
pinnacle.
Heart, you're garbage!
No, bro, don't diss Hart.
And then the
He's back
man
four.
who
Look at-
got
look at
sent
back
off
four.
in the last derby
Oh, God.
came back with a vengeance, headed
Who?
it in.
Oh, Chris.
Yes.
Man like Christopher.
Man like
The
Christopher.
man said Christopher. Remember?
What got the Balotelli of this
Oh.
Welbeck?
He is headed.
Jesus. And I think even Welbeck.
I didn't know. I
That
said
hurts.
his level of Welbeck.
I was going to say, that hurts if he's got more
And I was like,
Christopher.
Chris Smalling. I was
Yeah.
like 4-1, and I'm like, ooh, yes.
What about
United.
14? Were you
But it was like,
were you
14, I was
worried?
like, the hell.
He does what he wants.
But
He
the
does
thing is,
what he
I've
wants.
come to the
Michael
conclusion
Carrick. How can
Aguero-
man just walk off, bro?
Carrick.
Yeah,
I
Carrick.
said, bud this, bro. I'm injured. You might not even rate me here, bro. Nah, man. I'm
No, he
taking-
does get ready. He got clapped off everything.
Yeah, no, as in, like, you know how he never gets mentioned, though, innit? Until he's not playing, and then everyone's like, oh,
They're waxing
Okay,
Carrick's
no,
amazing.
Carrick's only been getting
Listen.
ratings maybe the last 2 years, when really, he's been in that team since, what, 07?
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
he won a
Carrick.
double in what's it, the 08 year.
He's won
Like,
Champions League.
he was serious, bro. That's serious. He's been a competent player every season, and yeah, it's now that you're sort of clocking. Oh, you're
And
Torre.
then, but if,
Flip's
what
sake.
you call it? I've come to the conclusion that Aguero loves United.
What, scoring at United?
Yeah, he loves United.
Listen, your defending for both goals was shell shocking.
Yeah, I
you know,
know.
like Phil Jones, yeah, and Smalling are in the 6-yard
thing
box,
is-
and they don't know that Aguero's also in the 6-yard box. It's 6 yards. All you have to do is make one step, and you're next to
The
your
thing
marking.
is, Jones,
That's what you're
like
doing.
they said,
Oh,
Jones
the-
actually tackled
Listen,
quite a lot.
defending for all of those goals
Yeah.
was shocking.
I'm
Unbelievable.
saying, besides the goals, Jones actually had a decent game.
No, he did. He
Yeah,
did.
had a decent
Did
game.
he get man of the match? Did
No,
he not?
It was actually young.
Oh wow.
Actually young.
He deserved it, actually.
He got it. But he deserved it.
Gone in
actually.
the
Got me some fantasy points
Goals
there.
and it was 2 assists actually.
2 assists.
2 assists.
Yeah. On a derby.
Got me
cut out
14
that.
points.
Actually young, mate.
Yeah,
What a
actually
revived
young.
career he's having.
But overall,
Go
the second goal was like, meh, we don't care. But 4-2 against City.
Clichy, man. Go freaking Clichy, bro. First of all, he's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
Fellaini, yeah. He has to win that header. Yeah, he has to win the header. Defenders always win the header in the box unless you're unmarked. Because I don't know people who beat a defender in the end, score goals. It's rare. I don't see that often. Unless you're unmarked, I don't see that often. Every time someone scores a headed goal in the box, have you ever noticed? Oh, where was the defence? Where was this one there? What was he doing? Bruv, cliche.
That's right in front of
the
him.
goal that Ashley Young scored, was it Ashley Young's goal?
No, it's Fellaini. He was
No,
trying to Fellaini.
I'm talking about the one when the ball that keeps bouncing and then he just
Yeah.
rebounds it in. What was Clichy? Clichy looked one way, the ball was behind him the other way. Do you remember the clearance in the box when Fernandinho hits Clichy instead of clearing it outside of the box and he hits it at somebody towards his own goal? Oh, listen, I'm tired of Man City right now. I don't want to talk about City.
That team needs
Yeah,
to
yeah,
get that
yo,
team-
yeah, I told you, man was walking the whole 90
When
minutes.
Company gave him the captain armband when he was coming off, I was like, are you kidding me? You're giving it to Yaya. That's the last person you want to see with a band. Give it to Milner. Give it to someone that cares or that wants to play. I have nothing to say.
Man City need to that team is
Even
old,
Man
bro.
City went there and got battered.
That team is old, bro. They just
I'm sick and tired of all of you lot that have gone to Old Trafford this year. Yeah? I'm cussing all of you. So, yeah? I'm tired of every team going to Old Trafford and just not turning up.
Don't do that because we already discussed Old Trafford at Man United at the Emirates. So
We turned up at it. We just didn't
same
fight. We
thing.
just put-
So what is it? Were City that bad or were United just that good?
Bro, I don't know what happened after the City's goal.
I don't know
I
what
don't.
happened.
No one
United
knows.
turned up.
No one knows what happened
United turned up.
because
Yeah,
United.
they did. They did.
United woke up,
They
but
did.
then City was
City
sleeping.
were just like, yo.
Do you know the ones? It was like, yeah, all right, we're gonna win this game, and then just they forgot how to play. Everyone forgot how to play. Listen, Oscar, man, defending is one of my biggest problems when you're in the top half of the league. If you can't defend, and you're at the top end of the league, that stuff gets on my nerves. Nowhere to stand. Just nowhere to stand and mark a guy. That's all I ask. Everyone there messing around.
Jesus Navas is garbage.
Oh!
Jesus Navas is
Are
garbage.
you glad we never got him? Do you remember
Yes,
all those
bro.
years we were linked with him? Like for years. We were
Just
linked
garbage.
with him.
Another
bro.
player.
Another one that Wenger got right.
Another one that Wenger, you know, he gets them right, you know, he does them.
Sacked in the morning.
Yeah, that
You're
chant was
getting
weird.
sacked in the morning.
Sacked in the morning.
Sacked
I agree.
in the
Now,
morning.
the only thing that's made
You're getting
that
sacked
chant
in the morning.
have life, yeah, is that Jurgen Klopp said, I'm quitting Dortmund at the end of the season.
Oh, swear?
He said it
Yeah,
today.
Sad.
No, but that sentence has been going on for years though.
Hmm?
It's every time a manager has been bad and they're facing United at Old Trafford. I've had it every time. Remember 3-0 Liverpool? We were singing you're sacked in the morning.
No, but what I'm saying is that why the reason that has life now is what I'm saying. I'm saying because Klopp comes out this morning and says I'm leaving at the end of the season.
Boom.
He's quitting Dortmund at the end of the season.
On a Wednesday morning.
Well, why? Yeah. And like you're thinking, Ross, is Pellegrini now under serious
Nah,
pressure?
I wouldn't take Man City job.
If you're
I
Klopp,
wouldn't.
I wouldn't take. The team is old.
no, but I think Klopp would. That's the. I think with
The
Klopp,
way
I
he
think
plays,
he'll.
bruv,
I
that
think
team
he'll
is
look at
old.
the youth team, and we're gonna see. Let's just say he joins City. We're gonna see a lot of youth players in that City.
Man like
team next year.
Devontae Cole.
We'll see a lot of them.
So there's a clear up, bro.
Nitcham, man like Nitcham, if you look
Is
there.
there clearance
There
there?
has
No,
to be
sorry,
a major. There
Pozo.
has to be a major odd hole.
Pozo will get a few games. No, real talk. If Klopp takes it, he's gonna literally have a year to just restart this thing and build it up.
'Cause let me tell you who needs to go, yeah? Clichy's crap. Sagna. He went for money.
Michaelis needs to go.
Kolarov.
I'll
yeah, David Taylor.
I'll
Did
keep
you see what he
him.
did in the
I'll
game?
keep him.
Why
There's about
would
10,
you-
I'll
11
keep-
man that needs
No,
to go.
there's certain man, yeah? Listen, there's a difference between being poor but you're trying
Okay.
and then not free.
I'll give you that. Yeah, yeah. Dimichelis tries. His body just can't do
Yeah,
it.
his body can't do it.
Alright, fine. I'll give you
Nasri has to cut.
right out. Get right out.
Jesus Navas.
Get right out. Yep. Get out.
Jovic.
Yaya. Yaya needs to go, bruv.
Yeah.
Do you know
Yeah,
why?
yeah,
Do you know why?
yeah.
Because I understand when Yaya's on his game, he's the best player in the City team. Yeah, when he's on his game. But how often are you going to see that? Is it worth?
That's because
Is it
it's
worth?
either Pellegrini isn't playing in the wrong formation, in the wrong place. You don't play out to it in the 2, bro.
But he got it right last year, and Yaya won in the league last year,
That's
single-handedly.
because they were on it.
Single-handedly.
They were
My
on
guy
it.
looked at
Yeah,
Liverpool.
that's true.
He saw Liverpool slip that.
Yeah.
Said,
Man
"Oh,
said,
no,
alright, cool, bun
bun this. West Ham, Villa at home. He destroyed both of them and won the league.
Yeah.
He won the league with them.
Right, he goes.
Jacko needs to get out.
Jacko needs to get out.
Yeah,
It's good to Liverpool.
Fernandinho.
Probably.
get out. Yeah.
Fernando.
Fernando get out. Both of them.
Well, both of them.
Yes, garbage. Shower of garbage.
Yeah.
In fact, Fernandinho literally learnt what City do last year and said, bro, no one else tries. But nah, this year I'm gonna
Wait, but
try.
did he cost £30 million though?
You done know.
Bro.
My goodness.
Of your,
Players
of
are
your,
not
of
cheap,
your
bro.
English pounds, sterling. Do you know what I'm saying?
And what does he do?
Real talk.
So basically, you're
No.
saying everyone needs to go bar Aguero and Hart.
Just leave Aguero, Hart, and Milner.
Milner's
Like,
Silva.
Milner's might be on his way as well.
Milner's
Milner.
out of contract.
Yeah,
Milner, yeah.
contract.
Oh,
They're not-
what?
Yeah.
He's a free transfer.
Yeah,
in
might
summer.
come Liverpool, apparently.
Hello, Mr. Arsene Wenger. You need to just get on that. If he's
You want
free,
Milner?
if he's free,
Utility man.
sick,
a
you know?
utility
Baller.
player like
Oh.
him who can play left, right, centre
For a season.
He was up front for City this season, and he was at left back against Barcelona. Mate,
Milner's
I'll
sick,
have
bro.
it. Take it right for free, for free, for free. Oh,
Wages
Lord.
might be a bit hefty, but still. You'd
I mean,
go for
how hefty?
It's Man City, man.
How hefty?
150, yeah, I'm assuming.
How? Well, do you think he's on 150
No,
at City?
he would ask for.
He would probably will.
But
If
based on
Wenger,
the fact
this
that
is
it's a
Man
free
City.
transfer and it's coming from
the
City.
problem with being a free transfer, I don't think you're in a position to even demand a
Yeah,
wage
yeah, yeah.
because imagine
That's
He is though, because he's gonna have bare.
Yeah, he's going to have best suitors.
He'll have a lot of
But
contracts.
hold
like
on.
check it. No one bigger than Man City.
Yeah. So.
Champions
Really?
League
So.
Really, no
Champions
one
League.
bigger than Man City is going to come for him.
and
So
Champions League.
he can't ask for those wages.
He can.
No, he can't.
Imagine now, say Liverpool, Tottenham, whoever don't make the Champions League this year. If he
Yeah.
goes to Liverpool, yeah, Liverpool can't give him a Champions League wage because that's not in their budget right now. Neither can Tottenham, yeah. Then if you're gonna come to Arsenal, I'm so sorry, you won't even be first team right now. So you need to just relax, hold it down. Then
Okay.
what? Then he goes where? He's not going to Man United. Man United-
Maximum 90k, bro.
Yeah, coach United.
Yeah, he won't go to Man United, right? Then what? Back to Villa.
Oh, he's
Newcastle?
such a top player, man. For sure.
He's a decent player. He's a hard worker. He's a Scotty Parker. Ooh, Scotty Parker. Anyway, yeah. Oh, City, man.
United centre back.
City, you suck. I'm still not
Oh,
ready.
dude,
for
I was
United.
laughing, yeah. I was watching Full Time Devils, yeah.
Third in the league.
They were doing an interview and on the coach. I see Man City coaches coming the fight.
Yeah,
out.
they
So
took
now
the
what?
coach
Man United
back.
are 4 points ahead of City.
Yeah.
Yep. They're a point behind us.
Wait, what do you mean, Taylor?
Oh, they were doing the interview, yeah. And
And you see all the Man City fans
all
on
the
the coaches.
fans on the coach.
On
I
the
was
coaches are
just
walking down, they were
it's
like,
just
they wanted to
big.
get out of Old Trafford.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean,
Because they were
Wait,
getting
why were
slew.
Man United fans on the coach?
No, Man City.
he's
Oh.
saying like outside the ground or whatever. So
it's
Man
fans
United fans are around it.
Yeah.
Have you seen Liverpool? You come out of that Lime Street. Oh,
Yeah, but that's what it's like.
Oh,
Oh,
Lord.
my goodness.
Oh, look, rocks, stones get dashed on the coach on
Like
the way
a
up.
black
Oh
hole.
my days. No way, bro. No way.
But the only thing that really annoyed me is that they all started singing about the Munich disaster.
Yeah.
That was like,
No. Have you seen the video?
I saw the
Oh,
video.
my
That
days.
annoyed
That
me.
was
It
a
was
bit- that was a
bad.
bit-
It was a
that
bit
was
much,
mad.
and they were proper passionate. As bare them all knew the lyrics to the song.
Yeah, they did the lyrics,
I
you
was
know,
like,
that's
whoa.
disgusting.
Wait,
I
what?
was like, whoa.
Is this at the end?
Yeah, I saw a video.
I can't remember the lyric, but it was
I've
some-
seen a coach outside the ground.
It was like, who's
I
that
think-
died in the
In the
snow?
snow,
Who's
basking
that
in
guy?
his
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah,
Something
it was
like that.
raw. It was too raw.
That's rivalry though. I think that's
raw.
derbies though. Derbies have got filth chanting.
Yeah,
There
Nah,
are
but
some-
even the Liverpool Everton fans don't even go that far. Bro.
Yeah.
No, because
Yeah,
Liverpool
it's
fans.
true. They respect
It
that.
will happen like he's the Liverpool fan and his wife is the Everton fan. That's why. Because most of the time the Liverpool and Everton fans are of the same family. But then when it comes to the pitch, it's like, yeah, we hate you for now. 90 minutes, and then after that, we're cool.
We're all family again.
We're all family again. Do you know the ones? Carragher and Gerrards and all these. I swear they played for Everton at youth level and then moved to
Does
Liverpool.
Carragher really have an Everton tattoo? Is that real?
I've heard about
Apparently,
this. That's why
he
he
used to wear long sleeves.
That's why he never wore long sleeves. Yeah. I mean, he never wore short sleeves. Apparently, he has an Everton tattooed badge on him on his arm, and that's why he never wore short sleeves.
Swear.
And I'm sitting there like, what? But I always feel like for England, he wore short sleeves. I don't know why. I've got
Yeah, I
short
think he
sleeves for
did.
England.
Yeah, I remember in the World Cup,
but
when we
I
lost to
don't know.
Portugal. we
But
did
Liverpool,
that.
it was interesting how at Liverpool he never had short sleeves.
Swear.
Like maybe obviously when it's baking, he's got to take it off. But yeah, no, that's what I clocked. But I think besides Liverpool and Everton, listen, Tottenham Arsenal games are so off. Oh, bro, it's bad. Like it's the gas change. I mean, come on, man. It gets too far, man. There's times when it's like it gets too far. Actually, Everton used to have a chant, yeah, which goes, "Oh, was it Everton are white, Everton are white," and they had a black player in there, like fully, and it's like, "No, Everton are white." You don't think of the black. You're like, whoa.
Hey, what player was he?
I think. Do you know what? Why have I got
Everton's
Barnes
the
in my
People's
head?
Club.
But Barnes, did Barnes ever play for Everton?
I don't think so. I think it was Watford, Liverpool, and
Is it just that? Yeah.
Celtic,
I don't know.
like Celtic and that.
I don't know. I remember they just had a really racist chant when a black player was there in their team. But you know, whatever.
That's the nature of the beast.
The Adebayo one is raw.
Yeah. Should we head over to the Champions League?
So go in and go.
One more thing. City are dead. I hope you drop out the top 4. I really hope you do.
Oscar makes a point. He says, you know what, City don't even deserve to be in the top 4.
They don't.
They don't deserve Champions League football. But then when you take City out, who then deserves?
No, but the thing is, City don't. But then City are having their bad part of the season now. If we're gonna look at it like that, then
Oscar's been a minute.
Huh?
It's been a minute.
I mean,
you lot were level on points with City at the top.
Exactly, and since then they've dropped.
But
so it's like, if City don't deserve it, then Arsenal don't deserve it, and United don't deserve it. Because we were at bad parts of the season, do you know what I mean? And I think City is just coming now.
Bad part, Oscar, come on. City have had a bad 4 months.
Yeah, but...
Listen, they don't go that long.
Yeah,
bad spells don't last.
But City could win 2 games and be second
at home to Middlesbrough.
City could win 2 games and be second again.
You lose to Newcastle at home. You lost to Middlesbrough.
Yeah, everyone's lost silly games.
You lose to Newcastle.
Everyone's lost silly games.
Anyone that loses to Newcastle under any circumstance.
Nah, don't say that.
At home.
Chelsea lost there.
At home.
Chelsea lost there.
At home, though.
Listen.
Yeah, but who hasn't lost silly games this season? Who have Arsenal lost?
Oscar, you're talking about patches of a season, bro. 4 months. A season's like 10 months long. That's nearly half the season.
Up until last week, they were second though. So
yeah, because everybody else was putting in work.
Look, every team in the Premier League has had a bit of a poor season. So to be like City,
they lose to Burnley.
Nah. So who deserves it over City? What, Liverpool?
That was my point. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying those below. I don't know who really deserve it. You might shout Southampton just how great they were, and it's just a feel good thing for Southampton to be there. However, they don't deserve to be in the top 4 because where are they now?
They're 1 point behind Liverpool.
I don't think they've been better than Liverpool this year.
That's saying a lot.
To be fair, when you look at the Champions League this season, the way all the English teams got dashed out, what's the point?
I hope Liverpool catch City.
I wanted Liverpool in the Champions League, don't get me wrong, but in the expense of Manchester United.
Yeah.
But the fact that Manchester United are definitely probably going to make top 4 now, I couldn't care who finishes 4th. There's no interest for me, because if City make it, I won't be like, oh, City made it. Nobody.
I swear Arsenal only like 1 point away from United.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. So,
it's now a question who's finishing 2nd or 3rd.
Yeah.
Nah, because Arsenal can still come out of the top 4.
But if United beat Chelsea on Saturday, they got above you.
Yeah, because we've got a game in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so now a game in hand means something. When Chelsea have a game in hand,
Oscar,
it doesn't mean anything until you win it.
No. Oscar, you said you're saying Man United go above Arsenal like that's it.
They do go above you.
The season stops there. We have to play our game as well, you know. And if we lose, then Man United stays.
I get it. So when Chelsea have a game in hand, it means nothing. But when Arsenal do, it means something. Fair enough.
Listen.
But I'd rather, in an ideal world, I would want the big 4 back in the top 4.
Who's the original?
The original
This is it.
Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, United.
Oh, so no City.
No, remember that season that between like 2000
Can I ask you then, why is Chelsea part of this elite? Because
they've always been there.
My assumption for this is no, Oscar. Wait, let me finish.
Whoa!
They've always been part of it.
You better finish.
Let me finish. He doesn't want City in there, and I can understand everyone's agreed gripe with City is the billionaire club that have come out. 10 years ago, 15, 20, 12 years ago, they were in the Championship or whatever. Bonnie said he wanted to play for them since then, but whatever. Chelsea again. I don't remember them being in the Champions League that often without the billionaires.
We were in the Champions League the year before Roman Abramovich came. So I don't know what that means. We finished 4th that season without any.
You'd have finished there.
4th. We finished 4th.
No, because back then.
No, we finished 4th. No, we finished 4th.
The year before Mourinho came.
Yes, we finished 4th. Don't argue.
Why are you trying it with me?
We beat us on the last day of the season.
We beat Liverpool on the last day of the season. And we finished 4th.
So who finished 3rd?
I don't know.
Only 3 teams went to the Champions League that year.
Nah, we finished 4th. We finished 4th.
You finished 3rd. Only 3 teams went.
Okay. If you finished 3rd, I would love it.
You claimed 4th.
We didn't. We finished 4th.
Only 3 teams got into the Champions League that year.
No, they didn't. It was 4.
What 4? Who?
Leeds.
No. Wait, what year was
one of them teams, blood. Let me do my Google.
I'm going to go with, I think he's talking about
2004.
2002, 2003 season. Because Abramovich was
No, not 2003, 2004.
Bro, Abramovich was there, man.
Yes, but he hadn't signed anyone, so we hadn't used any of that money.
What? He didn't sign no one under Ranieri. Don't piss me off, bro.
That year. He signed it in the summer.
Ranieri was 04.
Yeah, it was.
What are you on about? Mourinho came in 05.
No, but he signed people like Mutu and that.
Exactly, that's my point. He was there. What I'm saying is that under Abramovich, under Roman Abramovich, Ranieri,
he was.
them lot were there. That was 2003, 2004 Sorry, 2003, 2004
Wait, when
season.
were we unbeaten?
04. The year Ranieri. Oh, shit. Abramovich's first year was when we went unbeaten.
Yeah, the Chelsea
So
through
that
second
was
that year.
3-4.
3-4. Then 4-5, they took Mourinho.
Yeah, you
Ranieri,
did,
don't
yeah.
get me wrong, Ranieri was there for a couple of years because he was there before
Yeah,
Abramovich,
he was.
but he was there under Abramovich 1 year.
Because remember that year when we
How
went
could you have
unbeaten?
Crespo and them man against us in our unbeaten
Yeah,
season?
you did.
How did you have
Alright, so the
Crespo-
year before that, then we qualified for the Champions League without.
That's when you finished third. That's
No.
my point.
Third.
That's when you finished third.
Yeah,
There's
there was only
teams.
3. Yeah, there was.
Because there's only 3 teams that year.
I'll be happy if we finish third, but I'm pretty sure we finished fourth.
Alright, boom. Anyway,
Anyway.
who
They're
cares?
part, they're part of the Big Four.
Who? No, they're not.
They have been. It's even written down in the
Fam,
history.
before Abramovich's P,
I know,
they were
but
in
I'm
the
saying-
UEFA
We
Cup.
finished in
Boy,
the top
I'm
3. We
saying
just
between-
clarified that.
the
Between
UEFA Cup, though.
2004
1 year.
You're a
1
mark,
year.
bro.
So
You're
Leeds.
a mark.
So did Leeds. So did Leeds.
You're-
Are they
yeah,
part
and
of
we
the
kept
Big
it
Four?
consistently
No,
for the
but I'm
next 10
saying
years.
The Big Four.
Chelsea finished fourth that season. Newcastle United finished third. So shut up.
Oh, Newcastle.
Man, that's Sir Bobby.
I
and
just
that.
googled it.
Newcastle.
Sir Bobby.
There you
no,
go.
no,
We
wait,
did
wait.
finish fourth. I
What
remember it was the
year?
last
What
day
year?
of the season,
What year was that?
2003. It was
So
the
it was
last.
2003.
It was the last day of the season.
Yeah.
Chelsea
So what
faced
happened?
Liverpool, and Jasper Groenker scored the winner. Obviously.
1-0, I remember that game. Go on, man.
No, Chelsea had been there a couple of times. Don't get me wrong. In the
So there
Champions
was
League.
only 4 teams or 3.
Four.
So-
Four.
But then it went down to 3, surely.
No, it didn't. That was. I think that maybe that was the first season. It was 4, but it was from
Is
4
it?
from then on.
Why do I feel like there was a year when Leeds were in the Champions League, yeah? What year was that then? What year did Leeds make
No,
it?
that was 2003. I remember FIFA.
But you're saying Newcastle and Chelsea made 2003.
No.
That's what he's just
No,
said.
that year they were in the Champions League in 2003.
They were in the Champions League already from
Yeah,
02, you mean?
yeah. But Chelsea qualified for the Champions League.
So
that
what, Leeds got
season.
relegated in 03?
Yeah.
Raw, that's weird. No, because they cost us the title that
They
year.
didn't get relegated the year they were in the Champions League.
I think it was.
Did
They
they
got
not?
relegated the year after.
after.
Was it a year?
Yeah.
Halfway they got relegated the same year.
No.
Shame.
Bit of Premier League history for you guys.
Oh, good times when it was called
But
the
yeah.
Premiership. Anything.
Since 2004 to 2011, that was the
Yeah,
Big
but
Four
billionaires.
history.
Because look, if we go to the next.
Ah,
fi-
Pete, just
No,
leave it. You
hold
know
on,
what he
no,
means.
No, because if we go 5 years from now and see keep making the Champions League in the next 5 years, then it's the same record as what Chelsea have had. It's 10 years of them being in the Champions League.
No,
But it's under billionaire.
No,
you know,
because
whatever.
Chelsea were a top team from before
You're
that.
playing Viking and
We qualified. We finished fourth. The
You're
year,
playing
where
Oski
you've been
Sonia.
finishing for the past 10
Sonia.
years, that's where we
You're
finished.
playing Legia Warsaw, bro.
We finished fourth, bro. Just leave it. You're hating.
Legia was so
Yeah.
Club Brugge.
and Siska, bro.
We made it further in the Champions League this season than that season than any English team did this season.
Oh.
Yeah, you beat us.
You beat
Exactly.
us.
Yeah, we
Alright,
beat
and
you.
then
Understand
Monaco
it.
Yeah,
got
you
you.
beat
Breathe
us.
it. Live it.
Right.
We beat
No,
you.
Morientes that year.
Morientes,
I
bro.
spun, kid.
Hey, la. Let's not. That's bad memories.
But she's everyone in the Monaco team, you know, and Adebayor. Can you imagine? That's weird.
Man like Manny.
Right. Speaking of Champions League,
And Squillaci.
can we move to the Champions
Champions
League
League.
now?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of nils.
A great 0-0. No, that was a good game.
That game was dead.
I didn't watch it. So
What are you
I-
talking about?
Oscar said it was good. So
I
I was
agree with
good.
it. Personally, I
Three of
agree.
us here are saying the game was
That was a
good.
good game.
David thinks it was
It was
dead.
a
I
good
don't know why.
0-0 game.
Was it
One of the best
Real,
nil-nils I've ever seen.
Real had the first half and then what? Athletic
Yeah,
had the
they had
second.
the second half. No,
Come on, Atletico. Come on. I want them to
Oh,
go
Madrid
through.
then.
Even I want them to win it. Any Spanish team to win
Points
the
for the
Champions
game.
League.
Oblak is a sick keeper.
He's not the number one, you know.
And he has the sickest name ever.
He's not the number one keeper as well.
His name's Oblak.
He only plays the Champions League games and
Moya.
Moya plays the league games.
Man like Mandzukic was ready to
Yeah.
punch
Aye, I
him
see
in the
man
face.
bleeding. What?
He was
Talk
ready.
to me.
Yeah,
I saw
yeah.
blood on man's face.
7
So-
Real Madrid players versus Man City.
7?
Yeah, he got elbowed in the head by like Sergio Ramos. Yeah, it was.
He got
I don't
tackled
think.
by 7
I don't
different
think
players.
Ramos meant it.
Was it savage?
I don't think. No, I don't think Ramos meant it because Ramos is watching the ball the whole way and he's jumping and then he's like
Nah,
his
he's
elbow
experienced
swings.
enough, man.
But it's just the character of Ramos makes you
Nah.
think maybe he did. But
He went.
I'm giving Ramos the benefit of the doubt, and then Mandzukic was covered in blood, and then ever since then people just kept trying it with him.
Why?
Like, I don't know.
Trying to get him
Something like Carvalho
Because
punched
then, yeah, Carvajal punched him like in the chest, bang, full of Mayweather.
Did Ramos get sent off, no?
No one gets enough.
Thingy, someone's missing the next game. I can't remember. Marcelo's
A
missing
lot of
the next
them
game.
are. Marcelo and
Carvajal.
Mara Suarez.
Suarez.
Mario Suarez.
Oh, Suarez. Yeah, but Cohen Trout will just fill in that left back. Suarez, they've probably got someone
They need
there.
to start with Torres, man. Mandzukic didn't do jack, bro.
Not a fan of Mandzukic at all.
But yeah,
just
Too slow.
Ronaldo-
Bro, when Torres came on, bro. My
Ronaldo
days.
and Bale
Mhm.
were hammering against the keeper.
Hey, talk to me about things 100-meter sprint though. Rafa
Oh,
Varane.
oh,
Lad.
Man said Fast and
my
Furious 8.
gosh!
Man
No,
said Fast and
he-
Furious 8.
got pace, bro.
He was pacing.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, I'm gonna have to leave you.
Why?
I
Where
need
you
to
going?
I've got a driving lesson at 3.
Hey!
Man, like,
Stalling. Right.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Don't think you're Lewis Hamilton, mate.
Nice.
Player of the week, Hazard. Team of the week, Chelsea.
Oh, come off it, mate.
come on.
Goal of the
Come
week, Hazard. Fabregas.
Oh, all right.
Man.
It was a tough goal to score, though.
nice.
Naff off. Yeah, what's it called? Yeah, Varane. I heard it was a serious
Varane.
sprint.
No,
Try.
serious sprint.
Some
I was
serious
like,
sprint.
He ran from end to end, literally, and he was just pacing out
I
everyone.
saw it. I was like, "What the heck is that blowing?" Oscar thought it was Ronaldo. He was like, "I swear
It was that 19. It was that 99 pace right
Jesus, yeah, that was quick." So who's going through, man? Because I look
there.
at
I
it as
don't
this.
know.
I kind of, in a weird way, based on the record of this season, I think when Atletico now go to the Bernabeu, I think they've got the advantage.
Yeah, of course.
Because if they score
No,
one,
away
it
goal.
counts as like twice,
Two.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And but Madrid are at home. Real Madrid are at home.
Yeah.
So you think, well, they got the home advantage.
But then
I-
again,
if-
last time Atletico went home, they duppied.
The thing is, I think the question you have to ask is then who left more disappointed yesterday?
Probably
Madrid,
Madrid.
Which
Because they
one?
were
Real.
hammering.
Man said
They-
Madrid, you know.
they
There was
were-
two of them.
Real,
Real, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I agree. I agree
Because
with that.
they
yeah.
were hammering Joe, and I was like, this keeper
Hammering
is
Joe?
a doddy.
Joe.
No, what's his name?
All
Black.
black.
All black.
Yeah, that's his first name is like Joe, I think.
Joe All Black. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like All Black.
That
It's not even
name's-
number one.
That name's wavy.
That's what these are. Athletic have produced some keepers over the years, you know. There was one guy they had for Argentina called Asenjo. Is it Asenjo?
Oh yeah.
And then there was another Sergio something. He was alright. De Gea came from there.
Yeah.
Okay, they had Courtois for a couple of years. I think it was obviously under Chelsea. But then they got now All Black. And then there's another goalkeeper I've just missed out. I can't remember who he is. But they had a few decent. Reina. Did Reina come from there? Where did Reina come from?
Villarreal.
Oh, Villarreal. Anyway. Yeah, no, they produce a few.
Why was it Coupe?
Coupe. Oh, Coupe.
The French done.
The French done, yeah.
I think he was Atletico.
Could have been. Could have been. Anyway, I feel like they produced quite a few goalkeepers there. And Moya is number one. And if he's better than All Black, and All Black looks pretty hot. I mean, that's serious. Saying a lot. But what was the other semi-final? Was it quarterfinals now?
Juventus versus
Juventus,
Monaco,
Monaco.
and it was Carlos Tevez.
I couldn't watch that because
Who?
to watch Monaco play.
He scored a penalty.
Yeah, Vidal, right?
Yeah.
Arturo Vidal. What was you saying about Tevez?
I think, no, Tevez returned. After
Oh, was he injured?
Yeah, he was out for a while.
Did you see who's second in the Italian league? I don't know if you like.
I think it's Lazio.
Lazio.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see them here in the Champions League next season if they do make it. Felipe Anderson, remember the name, bro? He's hot stuff. Serious Brazilian player. Serious.
Yeah, it's Lazio who took over their rivals, Roma.
Because Roma and Napoli apparently haven't won in like a month.
Hey?
Yeah, them two haven't won games at all.
Man.
Benitez, apparently, it's been worse for Napoli though. So they're out, I think they're out of the top four, even or the top three.
Top three, yeah.
Top three, yeah. But yeah, and Milan and Inter. Like,
I don't know
what's going on over there.
I don't know what's happened to them.
But yeah, I can't watch a Monaco game anymore. I just can't watch. That should have been us, you know, against Juventus, and I would have loved to have played them. I feel we would have beaten them.
Stadium was amazing though.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's new, isn't it?
Yeah, their
It's
new
nice.
stadium.
It is nice.
Um,
Watch out for the French stadiums next year in the Euros.
Oh.
My days, they're dealing with some serious stuff. Lyon, Marseille.
Marseille's one is a mad thing, bro.
Some serious grounds next season. Lille got a new ground as well.
I swear it's this way. Actually, it's next year.
Next year.
PSG. Speaking of PSG,
Oh yeah.
they're
That's tonight,
facing
right?
Barcelona
Barcelona
tonight
tonight.
at the Prince.
The Parc des Princes.
Sounds like a 2-2 to me.
I actually think PSG are gonna go 2-1 ahead.
I've heard that prediction quite a bit as well.
I think
lately.
2-1.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you still think Barca will win over the tie though?
I don't know.
Over 2 legs. You reckon Barcelona will lose over 2 legs?
They'll duffy them at Camp Nou, bro.
I know. No, the thing is,
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, but what do you call it? I don't know because if in an ideal world, I would actually like to see PSG win the Champions League.
Win the Champions League.
I would actually like to see them because me, I like fresh faces, so that's the city. But
That's the city.
but we all know that Barcelona are looking just to snap that quadruple. They're looking for the quad. So
because they're in the thing final, Copa del Rey final.
Yeah.
They're in the top of the league,
yeah,
and now Champions League. Yeah.
they're looking for the quad.
Why?
So-
What's the other one? What's the other?
I think there's like 3 cups in Spain that they're all in.
Yeah, you're saying quad though.
Yeah, so that
Quad's
plus
4.
Champions League. So they got 3 domestics and the Champions League.
Well, Copa del Rey in the league.
Is there another one?
No.
Because they said they're going for the quad, and I was like, I can't
No,
remember
there's no
the football.
There's some super.
Maybe a
cups.
Super
Super
Cup.
Cup.
Yeah.
But I think that was Atletico and Real. Yeah. I think that was between Atletico
Ain't
and
that the
Real.
equivalent of the Community Shield? Though?
Yeah,
yeah,
that kind of
so-
thing, yeah. So, you know.
Well,
But they played 2 legs, so
Yeah,
that's why it's more serious. I think Barca will win over 2 legs.
but yeah. I would like to see PSG.
PSG
do
won a
that, so-
trophy the other day.
Yeah, they did. They won the French
They're
equivalent to the
French.
FA Cup.
Thingy, right?
The French equivalent to the FA Cup.
Is it the FA Cup though, or equivalent to the Capital One?
FA.
FA.
Yeah.
That's early.
Yeah, it's early, isn't it? The league's probably still got 5 games to go. Oh well.
And
But-
yeah, Zlatan has been, because of his comments about PSG not deserving France, he has been suspended from the league for 4 games. Do you know what his comment was?
The league suspended him.
So he's been suspended.
Yeah,
from
because
the
I heard
league.
about his comments. I know he said something like
He
was
said,
cussing the referees or something like that.
no, I
wasn't
know about.
No,
he said his
Cussed
comments.
out France, bro.
The
he cussed
country.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said PSG.
Saying what?
He said France does not even deserve PSG.
Oh, you're in the capital, bro.
What? And they banned him.
Yeah, blood.
4 games.
Obviously, pressure from the president. Blood. Go.
So they banned him for 4 games. And Zlatan's comments was, "I wish I could be banned even more, so I can go on holiday earlier." And I was like, that was classic Zlatan.
Nutter. Such a clown. Oh well.
But he's still in the Champions League. Not this game though, because he got the red card from Chelsea.
So how many game ban is it?
It's just 1.
Oh, is it 1? Oh, is this
So,
the first game?
Yeah, so he'll be back.
I saw he got a straight red though.
No, they've
What-
appealed it, so it's only 1 leg. And
No, but I don't think you get banned for more than 1 game in the Champions League though. I think even if it's a double yellow or if it's
Because it's so short, isn't it?
It's a short tournament. It's like 10 games.
Oh.
10
Three, you
games.
miss like almost half the.
you just hopped the
Can you
tournament.
imagine? Between now, you're missing 3 games. Hey, that's like you're playing in what? The second leg of the semi-final. That's mad. Anyway,
But yeah, so they're out. Also, David Luiz is out as well.
uh-oh.
So Arsenal.
Tonight, Barcelona are winning.
Barcelona.
When you're telling me all these things, Barcelona are winning tonight
Alright.
at PSG's ground.
Award
Times, yeah. All right, boom. So what? Team of the week. You got team of the week this week.
United.
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 First shout. Palace.
Nah, Palace.
Palace.
What
Palace.
did who they face again?
Aye, Leicester had the big
4-1.
win.
Leicester had a massive win.
Came back from behind.
So annoyed.
Scored twice in like what the last
So
2
annoyed.
minutes.
I got Sunderland.
Palace.
Can't
Bolas.
give it.
Like, I don't know.
Player of the week can go to United, but easily.
Alright, team of the week though.
What team? Man United.
Alright, let's give it to you,
They
man.
Hey!
beat City.
They beat-
No.
I'd go for Leicester.
Shall I tell you why? We beat Man City away 2-0 and they gave it to Chelsea.
Yeah.
For beating
Yeah.
Swansea 5-0. So that means,
Sunderland.
yeah, Palace's result was better than yours.
Palace, bro.
Palace got team of the
Aye.
week.
No, they
Palace.
don't. We
Palace.
he needs to vote as well.
I hear you.
First person I'd go for Leicester because of the significance of their game and what it
I
meant to
remember
them.
he
I
said.
heard that. I heard that.
United.
You're saying
And to come back and score twice in 90 minutes.
I'm saying Palace, bro.
You're
I'm
saying
sorry.
Crystal Palace. Team of the week goes to.
Pardiola.
Stan
I
Palace.
love.
Hey,
I love
Pardiola.
Portugal.
Player of the week.
Yeah,
Balassi.
Oh, snap.
Balassi, bro.
Balassi.
To get a hat trick.
Is he? Yeah,
He
he's
got a
a
hat
standout player.
Straight.
Yeah? Fair enough. He got a hat trick away from that as well.
Bro.
I like Glenn Murray as well, though.
Balassi.
All right, cool. So Balassi got player of the week, and what else is there? Goal of the week. Wait.
I'm just getting it. I'm just not agreeing.
I like the way the football that City played for their first goal. I liked who else? Who got a good goal this weekend? Liverpool. Let me think of Liverpool's one.
Nah, nothing exceptional.
Balassi's lob. Did you see his chip over the keeper?
6'8".
Man, like Costello.
Yeah. No,
He's there.
definitely.
Right, what? Palace are just
Yeah.
rinsing this weekend.
Yeah.
The
Wow.
trouble.
So goal of the weekend goes to
Yeah,
Balassi,
nigga.
yeah?
Balas.
Alright, talk to me though. Who's not that guy this week?
No, it has to be Sunderland's defense, bro.
Sunderland's back four.
You have
yeah.
a couple, man.
I'll
You have,
throw Clichy
you
in there
have
as well.
Pellegrini.
Why Pellegrini?
He's a mouth. Get it wrong again.
Nah, bro. It's not his fault.
It is his fault.
It's not his fault.
You can't come to that.
He's got a rubbish team. No, he's got a team that's not playing
Yeah,
for
yeah,
it.
not
Sorry,
playing.
that's what I meant to say.
But
He won the
he's
double
lost
last
the-
year.
I think he's lost the club.
He won the double.
Yeah, it's lost the
He's
dressing room.
lost his dressing room. That's what I'm saying. He's in there.
No,
Ah.
I'm sorry, bro.
They're messing
I'm
about.
sorry.
Oh, God.
You see Dean, yeah? You'll see me for the first time, so Sunderland's defense. You're not that guy!
West Brown,
Sort it out,
John
fam.
O'Shea. Oh,
Sort it
Birmingham.
out,
I used
fam.
that done that begins with a V.
Oh, Virginie.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Who's the one that plays? Was it Van Aanholt?
Van Aanholt, Chelsea does.
Oh,
My
rubbish.
goodness.
But yeah, oh snap! Predictions for next week. How can I forget this? I almost forgot it, lads. I
What do you
almost
mean
forgot it.
predictions?
For next week. Hey,
What game? I thought it was FA Cup thing.
No,
I
there's,
think
there's
it's
Premier League
Premier
games
League.
as well
When?
at the same time.
at the exact same time, my friend.
Them things, bro.
Oh, so dead. Alright, we'll do this real quick, yeah? We'll do the FA Cup ones after. FA
Yeah.
Cup ones after. Stoke. Oh, Jesus. Stoke at home to Southampton. Adrian.
You know, Stoke.
Lose
are-
first.
Draw.
Draw? Yeah, I'm going draw.
Draw.
Leicester City at home to Swansea City. That's going to be tough.
I think Leicester might nick a draw, you know.
Heavy.
I think Leicester might win.
I think Leicester might win as well.
Leicester win.
Ooh. Everton at home to Burnley. Everton started picking up points lately, you know. Everton at home to Burnley.
Score draw.
Score draw.
Burnley.
Burnley. Everton.
Everton.
You're going to say Everton as well. Palace at home to West Brom. Oh, this is tough.
But I think
Palace at home to West Brom.
West Brom purely because I don't think Pulis will stand for 2 diabolical performances in a row.
Oh, make it 3. Remember they lost? Was it? They lost 4-1 at home to
QPR. bro.
QPR the week before.
So yeah, I think
You think
West Brom.
West Brom away win?
yeah.
Robin,
Palace.
Palace home win. I think I'm gonna go Palace home win.
Palace.
Palace.
Guardiola.
Guardiola. Chelsea at home to Manchester United.
Come
on, United! This is the one and only time we've had a chance for Manchester United on the weekend. But will they win is another question. What do you reckon, Adrian?
Well, for the sake of the league, I'd like United to win, but I think Chelsea will do it.
You reckon Chelsea will do it? How about you, Robin?
I believe Juan Mata
Oh God.
is going to say, "Remember how you sold me?
Oh.
Remember how you sold me?" And then bang. That's
Adios.
what-
Adios, amigos.
Amigos. Yeah, so Man United.
United will win 2-0.
Oh.
Clean sheet.
At the bridge.
How dare you? You're
Hey,
that
five.
filth. You should get out of the pod.
That's audacious, you know.
Very. Chelsea at home to Man United. I'm gonna go with what I want is Manchester United to win.
I think it'll be a draw.
Draw. All right. On the Sunday, you got Man City at home to West Ham. This doesn't end for Man City, does it? Man City at home to West Ham. What do you reckon?
It's a case of how many, I think. For
Oh,
us, for
yeah?
City, I think City
Okay.
win 3-0.
Interesting. Cool. What about you?
I actually do think West Ham.
You reckon West Ham will win there? West Ham to win there.
No.
West Ham to win there.
I actually, to be honest, if you looked at the teams
What was
that
West
have
Ham's
won
last
there,
win? I can't remember.
I know it's been a
Oh, no,
while.
I was going to say they won on the weekend, but they
Yeah,
threw it away.
they threw it away in the last minute. They
What I'm
conceded the
saying.
most last minute goals this season, apparently.
Yeah,
No,
So
But-
five points.
I feel like this will be their final win of the season. West Ham,
Final win, yeah.
final win of the season.
Final win of the season. Like, 'cause they got Man United around the end. I think last game of the season.
No, we've got Hull. Hull's our last game. So Hull going down. I said that.
Oh, that's tough. So
Um,
what are you saying? West Ham away win.
West Ham
Bloody
away
hell.
win.
How dare you?
And,
Wow.
yeah.
How dare you? City. I'm with Adrian. A case of how many?
City.
City. Newcastle at home to Tottenham.
You know, back in the days, this used to be a proper game. But
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
yeah.
It probably still is. It's just how much attention we pay to it. What's up for grabs usually is it depends.
Because they used to sort of be in the same kind of area, but Spurs win though.
Spurs away win.
Yeah, Spurs win.
Spurs.
You're saying Spurs away win.
Spurs.
God, I'm saying Newcastle home win.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Draw.
All right. Should we do Liverpool Hull? Because they're playing on the Tuesday, and then we'll be back for the pod for the Wednesday, and then Arsenal playing Sunderland on the Wednesday.
Might as well same
So-
weekend.
Huh?
City might as well same weekend.
Yeah. Okay. So Hull City at home to Liverpool. Oh, so you're playing Hull away?
Ooh.
Yeah. On the Tuesday night.
You know what? I don't think that's going to be easier at all.
Yeah, it might be dodgy.
You know what? Let's say draw.
What about you, Liverpool? I think Liverpool put them away, you know. I think you lot will put them away. Liverpool.
No, Liverpool.
And then on the Wednesday night, Arsenal at home to Sunderland.
Arsenal all day, every day of the week.
Arsenal.
Oh, come on, Robin. Come on, Robin. It's all right. It's all right. You can say a draw. You can say a Sunderland win.
I
Yeah,
know
because
when
I thought you
Arsenal.
just said Arsenal.
Yeah, I know, but he hesitated there, boy. All right, Arsenal home win.
I didn't even hesitate.
That's the first full house we've got of all the fixtures.
Course, guys.
Cool splad. Alright, FA Cup, Arsenal at home to... Who are we playing? At home? Well,
Wembley.
Well, I guess you are.
Arsenal playing Reading in the semi-final.
Arsenal, bro.
Arsenal.
Replay.
They don't do replays.
There's no
don't do
replays.
replays.
guys.
Go,
There's no replays this time.
No,
Penalties.
That's like Wembley.
Finals,
It's at
bro.
Wembley. So they'll do penalties.
It'll go to penalties.
Because they had penalties with Wigan. Remember that last year?
I think it'll go to penalties.
Run that, bro.
If it goes to penalties,
Who wins?
Yeah, we'll give you that, wouldn't it?
I think if it goes to penalties, then Reading will win.
Jesus
If it goes to penalties,
Listen,
Reading
I'm
will
not
win.
one to say this guy's name in vain, but for flip's sake. Arsenal playing...
I said if it goes to penalties.
Say nothing.
If it goes
No,
to
but if it
penalties,
doesn't, what if it doesn't?
then Arsenal will win.
Oh, okay.
It's simple.
So your prediction is Arsenal win then?
It depends on how the game goes.
Oh, man,
Who are Liverpool playing? Villa.
Villa.
Liverpool, Villa.
Ooh,
What do you reckon, Adrian?
Liverpool.
Liverpool?
Sherwood. No, I'm joking. Liverpool will win. Liverpool will win.
No.
Liverpool will go to the final.
Liverpool, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Liverpool. David?
Liverpool.
Full house. So what, Arsenal-Liverpool final?
Hopefully.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you know what happens? Do you know what happens if that happens? Is that 7th place now goes to Europa League.
Yes,
So
it does. Well,
yeah, it does. Because they were talking about that.
I thought that only happens if Liverpool finish in the top 4.
No,
I
they
thought
were
if-
talking about it the other day.
I
that
thought if it's two Champions
if
League
it's
teams,
Arsenal,
then they throw a thingy in there.
Because we get a place already.
you already
because
get a
of our
place in
position.
Europa because they're in their position already.
Remember,
For
you
Europa
For
League.
what?
for Europa League. Because
No, but that's what I'm saying. I swear that they do it because of if there's 2 Champions League teams in the final, then they have to give an extra place to the Europa League. They wouldn't give an extra Champions League place. Maybe you're right. I don't know. I always
I
thought
just remember what they say in that
because they did it. They did it for
Arsenal,
Man
Liverpool
City
go
and
final.
Sunderland in that final that Sunderland and City had, and they gave an extra Europa League place. And I'm like, why would they give them that when Sunderland didn't get to the Europa League and neither did and obviously City were fighting.
So they gave the Europa to 8th place that year.
No, 7th.
Oh, 7th.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was weird.
But yeah,
Sunderland
it's the
didn't
same
get to
thing
go.
happened. If
Weird.
Arsenal and Liverpool get to final,
Well, for
then
FA Cup
place.
final was that Carling Cup.
Sorry, not Sunderland. I'm talking. Wait, Wigan did go to the final, didn't they?
Yeah.
Wigan won
Wigan won.
and went to the Europa League.
Yeah.
So
And they won the championship as well.
I'm confused. That's mad.
But
Alright.
so if that happens, then potentially Liverpool, Tottenham, and Southampton will go to Europa
Europa
League.
League, and you'll see some teams decay. See some teams decay in that.
Actually, I think Southampton will do well in the Europa League.
Nah. The squad.
Look at the squad now.
I know.
It's not thick enough.
They're stretched now to speak. But yeah, that's all for this week. Make sure you tune in to us next week. Subscribe, like, share.
Trust.
You get me?
Come
Top
on,
Four Podcast.
United!
Done now. It's going to be an interesting pod next week. Chelsea United.
Jeez!
Leave it. Yeah.